more accurate to say you failed to direct the intro.
Excellent energy.
I just had to not stop. As long as I kept going, then I would successfully interrupt it. I got caught up in the energy, you see.
Oh, I see.
Apocalyptic energy. The jutsu energy. The duck energy. The duck jutsu energy.
Shadow duck jutsu.
And whatever the fuck that walking sound is.
Oh, sorry.
I want a shadow
Aw.
duck. That sounds awesome. It's like the sorcerer equivalent of the fucking totem of the duck barbarian. Shadow ducks.
Like Shadow Mastiff, it's just a shadow duck.
Duck master, I have returned.
Hi, welcome back to Nat19.
Yeah, I guess we should talk about this. What we're doing. Hi, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons today. It's me, your boy, Dr. Apocalypse. We're going on adventures and things and stuff, and I'm gonna continue vamping while I look for my die. How many people do we have today?
Everyone, 7. Well, you're D7.
Regan, what happened last time?
Oh gosh. Okay. That
Oh,
happened.
shit!
Oh no!
That civilian was supposed to die later this session.
Thank you, baby.
That was incredible.
Yep.
Shout out to our boy, Sayu VTuber.
I love him so much. Oh my god, oh my heart. All right, so a GC and Maxine and Mokuten, mostly a GC and Mokuten. They fought and stuff, and Mokuten was being puppeted by Kagetsuchi, and he was all fucked up, so that was the thing. And then Ajisai fucking won, because she's the best. Did you know that she's the best? She's my girlfriend. I like her a whole bunch. She defeated Mokuten. She used the glaive of Suzuten to sever Mokuten from Kagetsuchi. For now, we don't know. He's probably still fucking looming. Woo, crazy. Ajisai picked up like this little piece of vellum, and it like showed her a vision of like a tome, and it was a spooky tome with a spooky face on it. Those are some good girlfriend vibes, baby. It had like a spooky demon face on it, and it's like, ooh, I want to be red. And it's like, oh man, I don't know. We're not sure of the book's origin. The book is why Kagetsuchi's acting like a real bitch. Kagetsuchi no longer has hold on Suzuten, so that's a thing, and I have some theories about that shit. Casper and Krusk evaded the authorities. They had like a really cute talk first, though. It was like really cute and really like good homie talk. But then they jumped out a window to avoid the authorities.
That's true. Not a good look.
The authorities were looking for
Not a good look
Melody,
at all.
and they're like, who knows where she went? Oh, crazy. And they're like,
Fuck the police.
It's a little suspicious that she's the last person, you know, that you guys are the last people she was seen with, and she was talking about how you're bandits and shit's like that. I don't know, that sounds fake. Look elsewhere. These are not the adventurers you're looking for. And then Regan and Devin, Kyra, and Regan's papa went to the Grove in the High Forest, and they met Regan's mama, her brothers, and her sister. And we learned a fuckload about the Elemental Eye and all about the incursion of the Elemental Evil and things like that. And they're like, I don't know if I want you to fight an aspect of a god. And Regan's like, okay, but I gotta though. It was real cute. So we got a bunch of notes from Lavinia, Regan's mama, about the Archimentals, notes on the Elemental Chaos. And she's like, okay, it might be time to call upon the Fae Prince's blessing. He's also known as the Frost Prince. And they're like, what if we freeze out everything surrounding the Grove? And that's going to be a thing. And we're going to try to go to maybe Neverwinter, I think, to go to that library and be like, hello, wizard people. Please look at notes. There's some weird wizardy shit on them. Because Devin's so smart and was like, aren't wizards kind of... Thanks, babe.
He's right.
I'm
Man,
so
Kilala
sorry.
caught someone lively.
Devin notices, like, aren't wizards usually, like, kind of weird about their notes? Right? Are they getting weird about that he keeps ruining my fucking train of thought?
Or making it better.
Ryuji's boofing for attention. Everybody shut up, please.
Okay.
Oh man. No, you guys are fine. But dear God, so we're like gonna go talk to some wizard people and be like, look at wizard notes, wizard things. Thank you, wizard, and that's it. And now we're reuniting, and we'll see how that goes.
Oh, here they are. You go to the teleport mishap table and then go to the notes section, and that's where it lists all of the fucking things.
Man.
Wish it listed it, you know, in the spell.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that they don't just include it in the bottom of the spell.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away.
But yeah, that's what happened.
An excellent rendition of Iran from Aji's side.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Let me adjust some stuff
I like
on
this
my
song.
end.
It's a good one.
Aurora Borealis comes and goes. Aurora comes and goes.
I ran.
I ran so far away.
And I
With
stuck in a
a brief flash of light, Regan and Co. find themselves back in the center of Red Larch. As you apparate, you look around, and the town itself is mostly darkened. The only notable sources of light is Ceroden.
Okay, I guess let's find the others.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm practicing the song I've been writing.
Is it Ran?
I'm getting good at
Are you
this.
writing
It's
Ran?
Freebird.
Oh no.
I gotta.
I guess we
Go ahead.
gotta go to the inn.
Yeah. See if they're still there.
Can't imagine where else they'd be, but okay.
Let's we go.
We do the thing, Aaron.
You do so. You take a short walk there, about 4 or 5 minutes. You see it's mostly cleared out for the evening. There's a few people either in makeshift cots and beds or milling about, quietly eating or talking amongst one another. The rest of you, where would you be at this point? It's been a few hours since your previous forays.
In bed.
The people don't like us being
I'm
around.
so drained,
Oh.
and I'm so out of everything, and I just had a fight, and I have 24 hit points left. So I would lay down and wait for the day to pass me by.
All right. You,
Ooh.
Yep, also in bed.
I'm laying in bled, playing my
Laying in
Bliwa,
bled.
I mean,
Nice.
blading for
taking your
always
time to
looking
check your
around.
respective rooms.
blading for Blegan to get black.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Calm down.
Who
Who is this
bleeding?
bleeding? Regan, she can't even remember your name. I feel like it's not a very good go.
damn.
I feel like Maxine would just be waiting up at a table. Like, they're coming back, right? Someone's got to stay up for them. That I
What time of
figure.
day is it?
You guys were getting on into the evening
Right.
around when you all had your encounters. So after a couple hours, it is getting close to about 12 p.m. Or 11 p.m., 12 a.m.
Just
Yeah,
sitting
'cause
at
the
a
plan-
table, trying not to look too troublesome, since we seem to already be in trouble,
All right, everybody.
but on account of being Maxine,
Everyone,
Halen.
make sure you hang around looking like people that wouldn't murder a woman.
I'm gonna go back to the scene of
Have
the
a
crime.
certain problem.
You see Maxine
See, you
Getting
actually did though. So.
Only
quite
innocent
a
people
wide
do that.
berth from any conscious person nearby, sat there kind of glancing into the doorway furtively before looking back at a small drink.
Oh, so we walk in and we see Maxine off at a table? Okay.
Just like playing with a spoon. Awkwardly. Like, just anything to not pay attention to the fact that people are glaring at her, giving her a look.
Woman murderers wouldn't play with spoons.
Oh,
Makes sense.
It's not sharp enough.
They can't be dead. Here's a video of them doing donuts around a hole.
Hey, Max.
Walk. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Over.
You guys are back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everything good, I assume? Hmm?
I
Look at
mean-
Regan. Yeah.
My family's okay. Yeah, they're
That's good to
fine.
hear.
We got a lot of information. What's with the mood in here? It's a little tense.
Yeah, tense was the word I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bit of an encounter with some of the locals, authorities, about Melody and the fact that she's missing. And we were the last people with her, and she sort of was having a bit of a fucking fit.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no.
So there are some assumptions playing around.
So like it didn't get resolved?
I mean, we told them what happened, but I don't think anyone outside of the people that literally saw it happen are going to buy that she drew a fucking card and then disappeared. You know what I mean saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're a little short on evidence on that front. And even then we could probably be seen at fault for letting her take a card in the whole thing. Ajisai's upstairs, sleeping / I think rocking out. I was kind of hearing music earlier.
Banana.
We ran into Mokoten.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Tell me everything right now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right. So, I mean, Ajisai handled it, it's all fine. Mokoten was defeated, was being puppeted by, like, Ajisai's, you know, the person Ajisai's got the big
By
beef with.
Kakatsuchi.
Yeah.
That one, right?
These are a lot of names I don't know. Go on.
Hey, I've been here longer, and I'm up. Kagosuchi, whatever. Found out a bunch of information after defeating Mokoten. Sent him away. And we decided to wait for you moving forward after that. I mean, besides that and they fought and everything, but it was... They handled it. I didn't even have to get involved. I thought I did, but
That
Ajisai
sounds like
did. Had it
Ajisai.
handled. Yeah.
Is that
W-
something
where-
we should be worried about?
Uh-huh. Thank you, Maxine, for waiting up for us. She's gonna turn to Devin and Kyra. Thank you guys for coming home with me and being there for all of that and your help. I don't mean to rush off, but I need to find Ajisai.
Yeah. Go on.
It's
Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find her. Sorry. And she'll run off upstairs.
Fucking did you put on Freebird?
I might have.
I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
I was wondering if anybody would notice.
You're delightful.
Kyra will just
Incredible.
sit down at the table with Maxine and be like, all right, so tell me every detail that you remember.
I'm also
And
gonna
we-
sit down,
and
but
me-
I'm more
I remember,
confused.
so you don't have to like go over it all in character.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah,
wants to know.
Maxine, like, informs you about the whole situation and the fact that this piece of paper appeared after the whole fight. and that a lot was gleaned from it, and that Ajisai might have a change of direction in what she wants to do right now. Oh.
You guys have so much going on.
Yeah.
I just want to get a dagger, man.
I just came here for a knife.
Yeah, man. I'm like, oh.
I wish it was simpler around here, but we don't get to have that.
Nah.
Yeah, things have a way of escalating very easily.
No kidding.
Well,
Was the grove nice? You guys were gone most of the day?
Yeah.
it was pretty incredible. Met Regan's family. They were all real nice. And
For the most part.
I figured as much.
yeah.
Kids.
I hate them.
It's more talking about the murder spell, but whatever.
Yeah. That's a problem. Yeah.
Huh?
It's a icy thing that like a barrier they put up, and it would kill a lot of the wildlife in the woods.
That doesn't seem to be very druidic, I think.
It doesn't, right?
Yeah.
But
Something
mean-
about nature would find a way or something, but it still doesn't sit right with me.
That's heavy. Damn. So, where do you guys think we're headed next? Do you think?
I got no fucking clue. We were
I'll
on
have
this
it.
whole like we gotta go to the temples and take care of this, and now we gotta go to the mountains and get rid of a book, and also we gotta go and give some notes to some wizards. And
Yeah, I was gonna bring that
Gotta
up.
get
You
notes
guys
to
wanted
wizards.
to talk
Yeah.
to Mordenkainen, right?
yeah, him, anyone we can
Uh,
really find.
that-
But he would be great.
That dude's famous.
Yeah, it's
A little
weird.
bit.
No, like even I know his name and I don't know much about magic. That's kind of crazy that you just kind of fucking name dropped like that. Okay, that's neat.
To be fair,
Shit,
you're dating
I
a magic
didn't-
nerd.
Mean too.
So it's a friend.
Say it's your
Probably
friend.
got a poster. Don't worry about it.
Three of us aren't a very talkative bunch. This is the fucking thing, man.
No, I'm sorry. I don't get the opportunity to shoot shit with people very often. I mean, me and Ajisai had like this whole conversation between the two of us where it was like, okay, we're gonna do the temples. We're gonna focus and do the temples. We're gonna do the temple thing. We're gonna be awesome. We're gonna be heroes. It's gonna be great. We're gonna end all the shit.
heroes. Oh. Fucking you put
Well.
on fucking Wonderwall.
I think
Oh,
that's the
shit.
principle of this. if you think about it.
I can't. It's Wonderwall.
But with Mokuten showing up, I mean, I think this kind of changes things. Might mean Ajisai might want to go to the temple and all of that.
Yeah.
Well, how would you guys feel about splitting up?
I mean, how would we do that? We only have one helmet of teleportation.
Good point. Seems like there's a lot going on. I don't really know what should take priority.
I don't think we should be picking fights with the cults as separated fronts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm fine diving into a fight that I don't think I can win, but I don't think everyone else is crazy about that idea.
You shouldn't be fine.
I'm not.
Diving into a fight that you don't think you could win.
No, because I figure it out. That's
Okay,
that's
so
the
you
difference.
you plan to win eventually then.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay, good.
By killing people, they become smaller groups. So, you know what I
Solid
mean. Anyway,
plan. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
this is why I don't talk much.
No, I was just making sure you weren't putting yourself like in unnecessary danger. I'm glad
I
that
mean,
you always
it's
have
the
a plan.
fun of
It's
it.
Good. Here.
The last time there were this many pauses in a conversation around you, Devin, I thought you were going to kiss someone.
That is a wild thing for a cat to say.
I don't know what you're talking
Maxine
about.
raises her eyebrows and just looks between everyone at the table.
I'm just like wide-eyed.
We'll just have to wait for the others to decide what we want to do, lay out all our options on the table.
Thank you for getting us back on track, Kyra. I appreciate it.
Always appreciated, Kyra.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think.
I mean, if
meanwhile-
either of those things benefited us going back in, like we got like support from the wizards or fucking something like that, I don't know, but that would be cool and be beneficial for us coming back and kicking ass. So it's kind of like going to the people we're supposed to be kicking's ass, but still complicates
just-
things. We
Isn't-
don't want
Yeah.
Isn't there a time frame on when everything can hit Neverwinter?
We don't know what that is. Like, there probably is, but we don't know it. So
I guess we should wait for everyone to be here to figure out the full plan of attack.
yeah.
Because I don't do the planning part. The attack I can handle, but I think seeing that you guys are all back and in one piece, I think I'm gonna take my leave for the evening.
Real quick, just before you go, how is everyone in Krusk? Things were really, really tense before we left.
So, Krusk was acting kind of normal when he was with the group earlier, which kind of is concerning in itself. Him and Casper had they went off and I assume hung out, so I don't know. The fact that
Seems
he's
okay.
not still fucked up is kind of concerning to me.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to check. Yeah, get some rest.
Because Krusk seems really, really, really insistent on taking things before looking at any of the consequences. So
He sure
I
does.
don't know where his mind's at.
Meanwhile, in Casper at Krusk's room.
Nice. Beautiful segue.
So we wanted to burn down the entire thing, is what you're saying, Mr. Shadow.
Oh no!
Good. Meanwhile, in reality, in Krusk and Casper's room.
Standing over Krusk's bed with a sword. No.
Meanwhile, again, in reality.
In reality.
Meanwhile, in this
Meanwhile, in another
reality,
universe.
Casper...
Oh, I'm just if Krusk is sleeping, I'm posted right beside the fucking door, dude. Like, I'm gonna sleep there if I end up having
I
to.
pressed up against the keyhole.
Dude, he's fucking he's still like very, very just not okay with what just happened. He's like, we gave all the warnings we could. We did everything we could so that she wouldn't fucking have that happen. You all heard us. And then we come back and she's not there. She fucked around and she found out.
Oh my god.
It's not our problem.
Oh.
You could have just gave her the deck. You could have just did that. Well, it's mine, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm grumbling that while I'm sitting beside of the door, probably going to fall asleep like that.
Casper definitely would grumble at the top of his lungs.
Yeah, it's like audible. Yeah. Every now and then he hears a yeah from Krusk. He's like, I know, right?
Yeah.
He will just verbalize all of this to an unconscious Krusk.
Meanwhile, in Ajisai and Regan's room.
Regan would approach and just kind of like knock on the door. It's
Yo!
me.
Come in!
Hey, Maxine told me a little about what happened. Are you okay?
Just looking at you. Well, strumming on the biwa. Yeah, I'm pretty okay.
You had to face Mokuten, and I wasn't there, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. It was unexpected. He was at the worst possible time. And I kicked his ass. All on my own, no matter what anyone tells you.
Maxine basically said that you did it all yourself, so...
Well, and they are correct, and that's all that needs to be said on the subject.
Tell me what happened.
Suzu-ten lured me over to the quarry, and then Mokuten appeared under the thrall of Kagutsuchi, begging me to kill them while being forced to attack.
Oh.
I said a bunch of things. Not all the things, but most of the things. And then they attacked me. I squared up one-on-one with Mokuten while protecting Maxine from the collateral destruction the fight would surely cause, while shielding them from the damage that would come from it. And managed to sever... Well, I managed to kill, I guess, Mokuten briefly, but in doing so, seemed to sever their connection to Kagutsuchi. And then I brought back Mokuten so I could yell at him some more.
I can't blame you for that.
Yeah. Kagutsuchi is still doing whatever they're doing, and I don't know if Mokuten's out of their control, but Mokuten is able to control themselves at this point. I sent them off to the mountains to wait until I go to see them, because I got a vision during that fight of a chamber beneath my old shrine, in which there is a book, a very bad book, that I was unaware was there, that I would like to go and destroy, because I think it's making Kagutsuchi do what Kagutsuchi's doing. And Suzu-ten seems to be relatively freed from the control of Kagutsuchi at this point. At least they seem to be. And I'm doing pretty good learning this song, I think.
It sounds really pretty.
It does.
Regan's gonna put her staff down and just like leaning it against the bed, and she's gonna just wrap her arms around Ajisai's waist. Just lean her head on her shoulder. We learned a lot too.
Tell me about what happened.
Well, my mom was furious, but worried. It went a lot better than I could have expected. My siblings are excited to meet you when the time comes. Especially my sister, mostly because she wants to watch the tennis match that will be you meeting my mother.
I look forward to it. I'm not one to back down from a challenge.
Oh goodness, putting you two in a room together will be an interesting time. But basically, we learned that my mother knows about the Archimentals. And Regan will go into just explaining everything that her mom said and about having to go to Neverwinter, and that talking to a wizard there might be the best thing.
Ah, I see.
And I agree that going to speak with Mordenkainen might be the best thing, and Yuri's there as well, doing research. So if we can get any more information from those notes, Kyra and Devin think that there's something hidden in the notes, and they are probably right.
From, I'm sorry, whose notes specifically? From Mordenkainen's?
They're from an adventurer. a wizard had left them in my grove
Oh,
long,
okay.
long time ago.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. They think there's some sort of hidden notes because there's things that are missing from it.
It's much like another certain meta-narrative deity that tends to control a certain hassle in another game. Whenever I'm not present for an event, I tend not to be paying much attention, so saying blah doesn't fully fill me in, actually.
That's very fair.
Because I like the in-character interactions.
That's very fair.
I just his nose starts bleeding a little bit.
But yeah, good. I suppose everyone's gonna want to be going off to do that next, then.
Well, I think we all want to check in with each other, and I don't know what Krusk wants to do.
Well, I'll tell you this. How hilarious would it be if I just started singing over the song right there? I'll tell you this.
Hell yeah.
I felt because it was fucking ramping up. I felt like the musical vibe to suddenly start singing. But returning Windvane, as it were. Well, I'm not gonna return Windvane. I'm gonna use it to destroy a portal. But I think I can pretty much see what the end of my objectives are at this point. I want to destroy that book. Put an end to whatever's going on with Kagutsuchi, and then use Windvane to stop whatever the air cult is doing. I think I've got some pretty secure goals at this point, and those are the main things that I want to do. I think once I do those, it might be about time for me to meet your family.
Think you're gonna hang up your hat once the air cult's done with, whether we finish the other ones or not?
Oh, we'll see how I feel. I want to get revenge on the cults in general, but there are certain things that once I get my personal revenge against the part of the cult that did me wrong, I've been thinking about it, and seeing how this town was, I think there might be some other things I might be able to do to help, well, more capable people go after the other cults, but I haven't really decided yet. See, the problem is that the cults keep reacting by attacking other towns, so it might not be a terrible idea to have some competent people out in the surrounding area trying to respond to that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I might get a huge murder boner for the rest of the cults from between here and when that happens. So, I'm not saying that that's where things are going to end. I'm just more or less saying that I guess after seeing Mokuten, I don't necessarily want to define my life based just off of getting revenge. So I have to imagine a stopping point. And that would be it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think once the cults are dealt with, going home might be the way.
Yeah.
It was hard to leave, I will admit.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Your dad's been safely deposited, right? He is now securely in the hands of people that are going to keep him safe.
As safe as he can be, with the scoldings of my mother.
Very good.
But no, they're all back together, and yeah, I don't even know what to say, because dealing with Krusk, I'm so angry.
At Krusk?
At Krusk. I don't even know if I'll be able to look at him. I don't even know what to say. Because he clearly cares about people, but he won't let anyone help him. He won't lean on us. Instead, he's leaning on this thing that he doesn't know, and I guess I'm mad that instead of leaning on people who care about him, he's leaning on this entity. And I guess that's ticking me off.
Yeah, he's taking a lot onto himself.
Yes. And it feels kind of like an insult. It feels like he doesn't believe that the rest of us are strong enough to help him a little bit. And I realize I can be a bit of a nag, okay? I get it. And I get why he wouldn't listen to me. But he doesn't listen to anybody. No matter how much we care and prove that we are strong enough to help him and strong enough to deal with these cults, he would rather not. And it's really freaking insulting.
Yeah.
And it hurts. And he's hurting himself. And
So what do you think the best course of action for him is?
I don't know. Even if I had a perfectly clear idea, he wouldn't freaking listen. I think we need to find a way to sever him from this thing or prove that it is not something to be trusted or trifled with.
Oh, that's absolutely what we need to do. But that said, if along the way all we keep doing is telling him, don't use the extent of your abilities, they might be dangerous. That's not much of a goal for him, you know?
I know.
Working on a new one. Still figuring this one out. I'm just saying that if you want him to commit to something, we might need to figure out something to tell him, because right now, the abilities that he's gaining through this thing, they've proven to be super useful in a lot of situations, and Krusk tends to just think about getting things done. He doesn't really think about how to get there, and he doesn't really think about what comes next.
Nope.
I don't think he's going to listen to anything that doesn't involve like an alternative. As much as I hate to say it, you might just keep butting heads if you don't let him try to embrace whatever this thing is for the purposes of eventually severing with it. And I'm not saying that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying I don't see him listening unless he's able to act on something, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know people all that well, so maybe I'm off base.
He doesn't see that he's enough. His abilities are enough.
Yeah. Everything he did with Casper, that was going too far, in any case.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Maybe we should
might
ask
be
him when he
right.
intends to stop using this thing.
I don't feel like I can ask him.
You want me to talk to him?
If you want. But the reason I think I can't ask him is that he won't listen to me.
Yeah, but like, do you like people that won't listen to you?
Little bit.
I'm gonna start that one over again. I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Tell you what, come tomorrow when everybody's rested. I could try to have a talk with him and figure out where he's at. I'm someone who had to use the power of something beyond my control. Where Krusk is now and where I was before actually isn't all that different when you really think about it. So, maybe I could try to understand where he's coming from. And maybe if I can understand where he's coming from, we might be able to figure out a safer way to deal with whatever he's going through. I've also been thinking about, the cults keep telling him he has memories that he doesn't remember, right? And that must be agonizing for him. To tell him not to use these powers is also kind of like telling him to give up on finding out what all that's about. I don't think that I'd be capable of not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right.
Maybe if we talk to him about trying to focus these new powers, like maybe he could try to put more effort into finding safe ways to use them instead of just letting that thing in his head do whatever he wants. Maybe that'd be a better way to go.
Maybe. I have some new magics that have become available to me that could help us sort of divine certain things, ask some questions. So, nature might know.
And you know, let's put some faith in Krusk too. If we talk to him and we are like, hey, you can use this stuff, but what if you figure out what about it you can understand and control and try to condense that down? Maybe he'll have some ideas. Sometimes you gotta let a guy be himself, you know, and let him address his own problems. And other times you gotta break him out of a wall. I don't know. Fucking... You let me talk to him tomorrow.
Yeah. Sounds good. Thanks.
And then if I can't find any solution with him, then I don't know. Fucking stick him in a tree.
Just leave him up there.
Leave him in a tree.
I will polymorph him into a squirrel, and that is where he will stay.
Very good. You know, weirdly, I think he'd thrive as a squirrel.
He really would!
Yeah, I actually think he'd enjoy living as a squirrel.
Eating nuts, hanging out all day.
Yeah, just fucking hanging out with girl squirrels, finding nuts, hanging out in trees.
Playing a little squirrel mandolin.
The squirrel ditty. Be sitting there being like, I love everything about nuts. It's part of one that he taught me a while back and I've been working on. It's not the lyrics, but it could be the lyrics. That said, you are welcome to stay, and if your mind is put at all at ease. I am pretty beat up. I am trying to chill right now to get my strength back.
I am so low on magic that all I want to do is sleep.
Now, you are welcome to join me. I can stop playing acoustic
Happily.
covers of songs and we can rest.
Regan will look down at her feet and just kind of realize she's still not wearing her shoes. Oh, no wonder they were cold.
Come on.
I took them off in the grove.
Oh, you need new shoes?
No, I have them.
Okay.
I just kind of forgot I took them off.
Just walking around in nature without shoes.
Yeah, it's the best.
You're crazy.
For you.
Yeah. Alright, let's...
Alright.
Do you need to let the others know you're not going to be back? Are they expecting you or anything?
No, I told them I needed to come find you.
Well, then. To rest and sleep it is. I'm going to put my biwa down now.
Present.
That's also what a biwa sounds like. That's totally how a biwa sounds.
Yeah, man.
Sure,
Exactly
yes,
like an
definitely,
acoustic
yeah.
guitar.
Sure, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
I want
A
to
really
find...
versatile biwa.
It'd be really funny if I could find a biwa that, like, had a cover of one of these songs so I could hear how it should sound.
I'm kind of lit.
Little Wonders biwa cover. No. It was
I
a
didn't
long
imagine.
shot. No, I didn't either.
Unless there's anything anyone specifically needs to get done this evening.
I do.
You do? All right. What are you up to, Kyle?
I will spend an hour to use Arcane Recovery and get back a 5th level spell slot.
Bloop.
And then I will, once in my room, will sit on the bed, and I will use Dream once more. And I will attempt to cast it on Yuri. And will wait as long as need be for it to take effect.
Why did I choose the biwa?
Because you're a fool.
I am a fool.
You silly goose. You do so, it instantly takes effect.
Okay.
You close your eyes. You find space warp around you briefly as you find yourself loosely in the kind of vague fog-like dream state. You find yourself on Zara Island. About 15 or so feet away. You see Yuri sat on a bench.
Yuri. Oh my god.
Hi, Kyra.
Hey. She like runs up to her. What are you what's going on? Are you okay? Where are you? What is tell me what's happening. In real life, in the real world, not the now, the here, the dream.
You see them kind of shaking a lot of information all at once. Gotcha. Dream. Okay. Cool magic. I'm in bed, I assume, unless I've been whisked away. I got an apartment not too far from the Grand Library, and I've just been visiting there semi-regularly, trying to find stuff.
Did the guy even give my message to you at all?
There was a guy who was trying to talk to me a couple times, but I was really into the books.
I should have fucking expected that. Yeah, you need to get out of there. Out of Neverwinter.
Why?
Because there's a big fuck off ancient dragon and cultists with a huge fucking bomb on their way there right now.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I could head home, but I don't know how many places in the world are safer than Neverwinter.
I just don't want you to get caught up in all of that. She sits on the bench next to her. Something happened in Red Larch. And the cults attacked, and so many people just gone. And that was without a giant bomb and an ancient dragon. And I'm worried.
You've always been a bit of a worrier, Kyra. Kind of punch your shoulder.
Yeah, I got it from you.
Yeah, well, you know, wizards have a lot of things to worry about, I guess.
Are you done with your research?
I found some stuff, but the library here is really big. Even I've only recently got access to the restricted sections, and they're intense, but they're a little hard to pick through. Even reading the same, you find yourself reading like a line over and over again until you realize after about the third go that you haven't moved on to the new one because they're a bit above even my pay grade. That said, I've learned there were some adventurers that dealt with something like this like 400 or 500 years ago.
Yeah, our investigation turned up something similar. Have you learned anything about them in particular, like their names or?
I've found a couple loose references to a paladin of the Dawnfather. Apparently there's some statues of him around in the city. But mostly I've been trying to look into finding the texts of... There's a wizard, Wizard Solomon. He's an evoker. Apparently he was from Waterdeep originally. He ended up doing a lot of writing here, but I think he might have been involved with them somehow. So I'm trying to find any of the texts from him that I could
Solomon.
scrounge up.
Here, hold on. Let me. She is going to try her best to give. I mean, she spent hours copying down every word of those documents from Regan's mom, so she's going to try to create a duplicate of that in the dream.
Yeah, you can do that. That's just a thing you can do.
Hell yeah.
There's no. Yeah, you wouldn't have to roll for that. You can just do that.
Okay. She
Oh, you've heard of
produces
it.
that. I don't know if this is written by him, but we talked to Regan's mom, and she had this, and we wanted to know if we were trying to think about asking some people in the know if they recognized any of it. So, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, the
research.
seal is the only thing I've seen. That's what kind of spurred me onto looking for him in the first place. There's a couple books here with that symbol inside them. Any writing he's done, he usually ascribes that somewhere in it.
Solomon. Okay. What do you make of this? She flips to the part, like all the different names that are missing.
That's weird. I mean, it just looks like the letters have been peeled off the page.
The vibe I got from it was that it was something more. Like, I couldn't detect any magic from it, but it felt like it was removed almost like causally.
Some sort of divine intervention, maybe?
Maybe?
Something that was made to not be?
That's what it felt like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. It's likely something, maybe a cleric or something with divinity, some level of it, wanted this document altered.
Who and why, I guess, is the big question. But, well, I guess the biggest question is, what the fuck is that name?
I'll keep looking. I mean, it's pretty safe deep underground anyways.
The library?
Yeah, well, the parts I go to are down there. I swear, if you didn't know better, you'd feel like this place is a dungeon. There's magical wards, glyphs, everything in place. The guy who runs the front desk is qualified, I guess. Wouldn't be my go-to, but...
I'd love to check it out after this is over, when there's not the risk of a dragon or a cult.
And there's always a risk of a dragon. There's usually a cult. So I think you're out of luck on that one, Kai.
You know what I mean. I guess I'm worried that they're...
I believe in you. You see them kind of hopping back and forth. Now that when I'm sleeping, I can expend more energy because I don't care, because I'm not even...
I just, I'm worried that these cultists might be after you specifically.
They've been after me for 6 years. It's possible, but this place is so heavily magically warded that if I'm inside that library when they're looking for me, they'd have a better shot finding me if I was, like, I don't know, in the Open Lord's estate.
Okay.
Which is bad. It's a bad chance if I was there, but it's like even worse here. I just, you know, you get it. You get it.
Yeah. I don't suppose there's any chance that you could just never leave that place until the threat is gone.
Kyra, I'm not a baby.
I know. I worry about you.
Yeah, I mean, I worry about you guys too. But we, you know, we're in it. And sometimes you got to take some risks. Sometimes you got to be in danger.
Yeah, I know.
Comes with the territory. It's why I didn't tell you about it originally. But hey, we're here now. You think I want you out there punching cultists in the throat? You're probably not doing that. But, you know, fireballs.
Yeah.
Preferably
Disintegrating
from
them.
Far distance. But you're in danger. No matter what we do, you are always a little bit in danger. And that comes with not just being a wizard, but being wizards that do what we do. I learned a lot from your mom about kind of the burden of being a wizard, and it kind of sucks. I'm going to be real. But I really love evocation magic. It's really cool.
It really is.
It's flashy and fun, and I can play with the elements, and it's interesting. It fascinates me, and I want to do it. And so, you know, I'll suck it up and I'll deal with all the, you know, people who occasionally want to hit me with a ray of sickness or something.
All right. But you have to, if something does happen, look for, oh wait, we're in a dream. I can fucking, and she snaps her fingers and creates an image of Bax.
Oh, I've seen that guy.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Oh, he's kind of hard to miss.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's
I
with
guess,
he's
yeah.
with some people I don't know. One of them is almost certainly a wizard, but I could be wrong about that. And the other ones, if they're there at all, I don't know anything about them. But they may or may not be there.
I'm doing nebulous, important things.
Holy crap, he talked. Did you?
He's in the goddamn wall.
I don't, you know,
Just
I'm
Baxter
getting rid of that.
invading
I
the
don't know how
dreams.
that happened.
Oh, that was weird.
I am a manifestation of Kyra's understanding of Baxter.
Kyra?
I'm not doing. Go away. Bax.
I'm gonna find a wall to punch.
You have fun. Bye.
Goodbye! And he leaps into space.
Baxter's
If
really
some-
cool.
If
All
something
right, that
does happen, find that guy. His name is Baxter. He's real cool. We're friends. He can help out.
Yeah, all right, I'll look for him. He seems like he could. I mean, he punches walls, right? So that's gotta be good at punching other things.
Yeah, he fucking destroyed a statue. He's good. Okay. If you promise to be careful, then okay, fine. But if I hear anything, I'm fucking coming. I'm gonna be there.
No, that would be awful. What Kyra? No, I spilled my beakers and I got potion everywhere. Now it could be purple worm venom.
Oh well, I guess I'm fucking teleporting to Neverwinter.
Oh, this drink tastes great even in my dreams. This is awesome.
Give me some of that.
All right, here you go.
Oh hell yeah.
Now go away, because I know the longer you stay here, the less sleep I get.
That's not. You're still sleeping.
Oh, I thought that spell like messes with people's dreams. I've never really looked into it. It's not hurling lots of cool stuff at people. So
I
it's
think
a
in
little more
theory that
cerebral for me.
I think in theory I could just fall asleep while this is going and it would be fine. So we could just fucking hang out. Go do whatever.
All right, I'll show you around town.
The town that we both grew up in?
No. You took us here, right? And I gesture around to Neverwinter.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I guess I can only really take you to the parts you can create, so that might not be super helpful.
I mean, yeah, we used to go there sometimes, so I know some of it, but we could take a look around.
All right, this is the place that you've been to before. It looks like part of the Southern Ward. That's the castle.
Oh yeah, I know a couple people from there.
And they'll take you about a bit of a silly, pithy tour, but a fun little time together as you guys spend the evening chatting away.
Cairo will, at some point during the dream, will snap her fingers and change the landscape to Waterdeep and the Obsidian Hall, and we'll just show her around that as well, just around Waterdeep.
Cleaning a glass. What can I get you?
That's a Leaf. She's my friend. She's great.
What are you buying? What are you selling?
That's Torin. He's an asshole. Don't talk to him if you ever go there.
Hey, I'm Torin. I'm an asshole.
Hello,
Yeah,
Torin.
right?
I still somewhat kind of like hate you, but also I like being around you now that you're not trying to kill me.
Yep.
Here's a drink I made from Kyra. It's really spicy.
You made from Kyra? Wait.
Yeah.
Like, that's you didn't. Oh, I gotta fix that. Hold on.
And we
I'm
fade to
Baxter
black.
again, who's returned.
Weird dream, Kyra. Weird dream.
Inside the mug, there's just a tiny
Incredible.
Kyra.
Kyra's subconscious betrays them a little bit. You all awake the next morning. You find your various times to get up and get ready. As you all meet in the main area, ready to set out to whatever activities you get up to for the day.
Give me a long rest.
Give us long rests, you son.
Give it to me.
Give it to us.
Give it to us.
is mine.
Give me the rest.
Unfortunately, you don't feel rested for some reason.
I
There you go.
We use 39
my God.
supplies.
What'd you say, Cody?
Said we use 39 supplies.
All of the supplies I used were alcohol.
Oh, you
I
get
wake
achievement.
up
All
early.
Yeah, I got the achievement for it.
right. Yeah, you
is
find yourselves
celebration
well
time.
rested. There's a parade that slowly disintegrates.
Good morning, everybody. How is everyone doing? Ah, I see. I feel good.
That's good.
Clearly.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah.
Casper's not sleepy. He's just grumbly, arms
Oh.
crossed.
I'm sleepy.
So,
Yeah.
everybody, I've been told that there's some stuff on the table that we gotta do. And I just wanted to put on the table that at some point I need to return to my mountain shrine and destroy a book of great evil that lies below it. How was your day?
What?
Oh, yes, the spirit that used to control me showed up with the guy who allowed people to come to the shrine, and I killed him, brought him back, severed their connection, got blessed by Suzu-10, found out a book's been doing something to Kagetsuchi, and now it's my mission in life to return to my shrine and destroy it.
Yeah, they mentioned this yesterday, Krusk.
Oh.
I was
okay.
there for it.
Yes.
We got a little bit of a
Okay.
rundown from Maxine.
How about you guys?
How are the
We went
trees?
to the grove. They were
Stressed.
great. You don't need to know anything more. And she will look at Krusk.
Great.
Hey, Krusk,
I'm
how'd you
just
sleep?
saying, it would be dangerous for outsiders to know very much.
Oh, am I?
Looks at Devin.
I'm not
Harm my
colluding with a
family.
shadow creature. Fuck you, my man.
I'm just saying what
She's got a point.
I'm just looking at outsiders.
do you
The
like
biggest
friends?
outsider is
Ruins
that
a
thing in
relationship
your
for
brain.
one thing. Ruined any chance of them being friends in an instant.
You don't need to stare at me that hard, Krusk.
Hey, Krusk, buddy.
Hmm.
I need to go pick up some vegetables and stuff because I want to like try my hand at cooking some breakfast for everybody before we go. I thought it'd be really cool. Could you come with me?
Sure.
Neato.
Fantastic. I'm
Is she gonna
scared.
kill
Great.
Krusk because he upset Regan?
Oh,
I think she's gonna make a
No.
veggie scramble, actually.
All right, guys. So we'll be back in a
Using
bit. You guys
Krusk?
discuss what we gotta do. Just like
Or maybe
grabs
a
Krusk and
frittata.
pulls him towards the door, partway out of it. Just a note. I do want to go do my thing pretty quickly, but I have generally been an advocate for not distracting ourselves. So in an effort to not be a total hypocrite, whatever you guys want to do is cool. Okay, Krusk, come on.
Ah, being dragged.
Bye.
Door.
don't die!
They're fine,
Oh.
probably.
Heard talk of Neverwinter yesterday.
Yes. So, we learned. Now that Krusk is gone, she seems a lot more relaxed and knowledgeable.
Rude.
Go pretend like I didn't observe that. That seems not. You were saying.
So, we learned a lot from my mother. She had some old notes that will honestly be pretty useful to us. And she recommended speaking to a wizard. And since we are aware there are a lot of wizard types over in Neverwinter, Yuri's there, and there's Mordenkainen. I'm not familiar
Mordenkainen.
with
I don't even
which
really
Morty
know how to
Cordy.
say it
Everyone-
either.
Everyone pronounces it a little
Morty.
differently, so I'm not Morty.
I can call him Morty.
So,
yeah, whatever.
I'm not really sure what the correct pronunciation is, and I just
I'm
am
gonna go with
trying
Morty
to
from
be.
now on.
And Elminster's just like hanging out with Mordenkainen. It's like Morty, you gotta spit.
No, Morty, don't do that. We're gonna cast the spell, Morty.
Morty, you gotta spit.
Why
you
can't
gotta
all the
cast
wizards
spell.
have an easy to pronounce name like Elminster?
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Well,
Oh gosh.
So wait a minute though. Like,
Um,
weren't we saying just yesterday that we shouldn't be going anywhere in case these guys are following us and attacking things? Because like, wasn't one of the thoughts like I don't believe it, but you guys seem to really think that we caused this.
Yeah.
Spreads arms.
It.
Well, the thing about that is that last night I talked to Yuri,
Oh.
and she told me a little about what she's been researching, and I think we got a name for whoever wrote these, and she will pull out the documents.
hey, that's a good start, I
Oh.
think.
Yeah. She seemed to think his name was Solomon. And I don't know where that points us, but maybe if we run it by Mordenkainen, he would know something more about that. What was it? I'm trying to remember, Aaron. What was it about? We asked like what the name of the person who wrote them was, and what was it that does anyone remember what we were trying to get out of learning that? Like any Aaron or players?
Is this stuff that you guys learned in the Grove?
Yeah.
Then I had tuned out so that I
Yep,
could
no clue.
I could hear it from you
No.
guys.
I'm asking Carrie or
I'm sorry.
Hayden.
I have a terrible memory.
Let me look at my notes. Because the notes were talking about the elemental.
Wasn't it about like
eye.
alternatives for like blowing up the
Yeah.
forest with cold?
Oh.
don't
We're
know.
trying to
I don't
see
think
if
so.
if there, because my mom said that if we can stop the Archimentals, we might be able to stop the elemental eye.
Right. If
Which
he
means
would
you wouldn't
So-
have to blow up the
know
forest.
about the elemental eye. I think that's what we were trying to figure out.
Yeah,
is if
we
he-
want to see if he knows about the elemental eye because the last incursion with the elemental evil was 400 years ago.
Oh.
Right.
That's a lot.
I don't know
And
if. No, go ahead. Sorry.
the elemental eye was like made up of like a great deal of like darkness, is what she said.
Yeah.
And if we expel it, it would get rid of it for like at least the length of our lifetimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
for Regan eventually hitting that timeless body ship, but
Yes.
So, like,
No.
who's this
No,
Solomon guy?
Commit to the
I-
statement for the rest of your life, Regan.
I don't know. I mean, there's some
I'm just
kind of
saying, like,
wizard who
if
was
he's
there
important.
400 years ago, dealing with this same problem that we're dealing with now with the cults.
Oh,
Um,
then, I mean, you could maybe talk to Mada. You have that, like, brain power, right?
That is definitely
Brain
something we
power.
could try.
Mada
I have a
knows,
spell that
like,
lets
he
me talk to people
collects,
far away.
he collects stories of, like, everything. Of, like literally everything. And 400 years is nothing to Da.
Huh.
He's a dragon.
Huh.
I could give it a shot.
He knows, like, everything.
Because
Hmm.
I mean, who knows if this dude is still alive? But if he is, and we can find him, then we would be able to learn a lot about this.
Might take
If
a,
not,
I mean, if he doesn't know, then, I mean, I'm sorry, but, like, if he does, then, like, that'd be a lot faster.
Would be helpful.
Yeah. Sure, fuck it. She will cast Sending to Orcentis. And I guess she will. She'll go with base because she'd have to spend an hour to recover any higher than that.
Or send us.
Or send.
I was
got him.
thinking it.
I was brave enough to say it.
It's true. I was a coward.
Always were. So okay.
Also, we do need to just in the meta. Devin's basically here as a guest to destroy the fire cult. We do at some point need to prioritize going to do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Dude, I'm waiting for the topic to shift so I can be like, but Neverwinter though? Like I'm waiting. Don't worry. Go on.
Well, like, why do we need to go to Neverwinter?
Because I want to see Jolene, and
we'll
also
see
I
how
have
this-
I have another thing in my backstory that I'm gonna bring up, and we'll see if it'll help.
What the fuck's
Don't worry about it.
backstory?
Just go. Just
Yeah.
carry what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you recognize the name Solomon? Tell us about him.
You might want to
This is
specify
not a
which
request.
Solomon.
Yeah, that's right. It's so threatening.
Oh yeah.
What do you know about the name Solomon? Tell us everything you know. Points lamp in
Yeah.
your face. Yeah, I leave.
400
You ain't
years
getting
ago.
You ain't getting anything out of me.
See?
All right. We'll all shut up and leave.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We're all so noisy.
Okay, so there's that. That was 10 words. 400 years ago. Elemental cults.
Help.
How was your day?
Any input?
Nice.
That's not. She didn't actually say that. She's just kind of
But
like.
that's good though. Any info though.
No, I
Have
thought
you
he
been,
was
have you been
Yeah,
saying
solid,
the
yeah.
words? Oh, I'm not there. I couldn't anyways.
I would probably.
She is saying them out
put it in
loud.
the form of a,
Yeah, but
I'd
I'm-
probably put it in the form of a question instead of a demand. Since you're talking to a dragon.
Oh.
What
The words have been said.
Do you recognize the name Solomon? Tell me what you know. Tell me.
Please.
Do it. Tell me. Do it.
So use all your words.
You
to be
casted it like
"Do
9th
it."
level to get like 5,000 words, and it's just that, and then 4,988 instances of do it, tell me, do it, tell me, do it, tell
Hell
me.
yeah.
I've completely lost the thread now.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Eric. Well, we have to be quiet. I'm
Um,
so sorry.
You wanting to learn about Solomon and
much-
his
yeah,
part in
no.
the thing?
You had it, man.
You
Do
can
Or
do
you,
it.
do you
You had it.
recognize
anything about the
Solomon?
Elemental Eye?
Do you recognize Solomon? Maybe it's please tell me what you know.
Sure, I'll shove a please in there.
Well, like
Nice.
another thing again, just to kind of help because you were just telling us about it. Like, just give him the information you just gave us. We're trying to find out about Solomon because he could know about the elemental eye. Do you have any information about either?
How many words was that just now? Okay, we're trying to learn about Solomon. He might know about these cults. Do you know anything about him? Is he alive still? That's it.
Semicolon. Elemental eye.
Question mark? Elemental eye.
Oh.
Sick elemental eye.
He only has 25 words to respond with, so I don't want to give him 50 questions.
You just like send a sending that is just like requesting information. Please advise. Colon. Elemental eye. Semicolon. Solomon. Semicolon. How old? Semicolon. Elemental cults. Semicolon.
Every semicolon counts as another word.
Evil.
Semicolon. Am I using semicolons right? Semicolon, please.
I like the idea.
Upcast sending.
Semicolon, thank you.
Yeah.
I
The
just like
reason
the
I didn't
idea
want
that
to is because then I'd have to use, like, I don't want to burn the spell slot in case we actually go and fight shit today.
Okay.
So,
I just like the idea that you say this and it's like out loud. It's like, well, he only has 25 words to tell me, and then Casper just laughs at you. It's like you're getting away with 25 words.
So,
with
not to hold us. I mean, to be fair, if he wants to respond with more words, I guarantee you he will find a way. But
you could just cast sending again. To
that
me.
said, so just to be clear, just so I as Logan understand this, if he responds with enough information, that takes the place of going to Neverwinter. Is that the idea?
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I understand you wanting to be ready for combat. Because I was going to say, if we're still going to Neverwinter, that's not really a concern, really, ultimately, because we're probably going to be safe there, probably. Maybe not guaranteed, but probably. So, I don't know, if you want him to have... He's a dragon that does magic shit. He gave us a helmet teleportation. If he feels we need to know more, I don't think he's going to let the limit of your sending stop him.
Yeah.
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 So, I think you're safe, personally.
Okay.
Solomon.
Oh
Whole
Yes,
25
that
words of
baby
Solomon.
wizard from Waterdeep. He tried to steal my spell books some time ago. I think he's dead. Yes, I think he died back up in... Sorry, we got cut off.
Semicolon!
The last I heard of him, he died up in Neverwinter some 300-400 years ago. That sounds about right. Kind of a dick. Sorry, what is it you wanted to know?
Sounds to me like God wants us to go to Neverwinter, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no.
So...
Did you know that once upon a time, a Dracolich attacked Neverwinter? It's true, it's in all my books. Destroyed the city walls and the castle and everything. Everyone died. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people died. It was fascinating. And heroes rose up out of the ashes and vanquished it. And there's legends that some even live in the Underdark near Neverwinter. And there's a great worm made of bones and meat, and he's there just awaiting his time to rise up from the shadows and attempt to conquer the earth.
Kara's just going cross-eyed.
It's gonna be an all-day thing, yeah.
She's just waiting for it to stop so she can continue.
Yeah.
So he thinks he's dead. Like 300 years ago, he probably died up in Neverwinter. And apparently he was kind of a dick, according to him, because he tried to steal his spell books or
Now
something.
that I think about it, that was around the time the Cult of the Dragon was around. Yes, those guys wanted to turn all of us into Dracoliches.
I was wearing an onion on my belt, as was the style at the time.
I like to
Anyways,
imagine
I was
he-
headed over to Shelbyville.
God, your dad has a lot of fucking magic.
like to
I've
imagine
never
he ninth
seen
level
so much
sending you.
anger.
I'm sure he did.
It's not that he ran out, he just paused.
Oh, dude, he just pauses for a really long time, for like hours, and then he comes back, and Kara's like, ah.
Yeah, that's she'll responding to him now. Be like, yeah, we were trying to see if we could learn about the cults and how to separate Krusk from this evil fucking thing in his head. She tries to lower it so as to not draw the attention of the other fucking patrons.
Aw.
Yeah, just in general,
his connection with the elemental eye.
yeah, and his connection with the elemental eye, because we're convinced that's what it is. So yeah, any help you could offer with that would also be great, I suppose. Otherwise,
Oh,
we'd
have
to
you
go to
tried
Neverwinter.
killing him?
No.
Well, that usually works. Last time I had a problem, I killed it, and look, no problem.
But that's so wise.
How do you think I got that helmet I gave you?
Oh god. Okay. Well,
Still blood on it.
Oh.
Just remember, I'll be needing that back sometime.
oh, I know, but we're not gonna kill him because he's our friend.
All right, because I'll do to you what I did to Solomon.
Did you kill Solomon?
Me? No, I'm no murderer. That's silliness.
You
Can't
just
kill
confessed to
things
killing someone
just
and
'cause
threatened
they
to kill me.
inconvenienced you, Miss Volcora. No. I simply made him speak backwards for a whole year.
Oh, okay.
Good luck.
Thank you for your help. So it sounds
one
like
time I had this delightful.
can I hang up a sending spell?
Hang up my brain.
He can just call you.
Roll me Arcana.
Oh my god.
What's the sending spell equivalent of like putting the receiver on your kitchen table and walking away?
You
Yeah.
focus very hard and you feel the mental connection separate.
So you just have like a fucking like a rock as a cell phone, and he just keeps talking. And just open a drawer, put it in it, close the drawer, and walk away.
God.
It sounds like any more information we'd want to get about it would probably be found in Neverwinter.
To Neverwinter we go then.
He does
You
send
look
a ramble on, yeah.
exasperated.
Your dad's
okay?
as much as you are, Casper.
Oh gosh.
I haven't been around him enough to know.
So
He's you, but with magic, and can be loud from any distance in the realm.
oh goodness.
Oh, he's loud. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's oh.
Nice guy, but oh man.
Devin, can you roll me nature or arcana?
Heck yeah. Which one's fucking higher? It's probably nature. Oh, I was wrong. They're both 0. Whee!
Oh no!
Yeah.
I thought Devin would be good at least one of those.
Me too.
Oh,
That's pretty good. Okay.
Because that's a 16.
You have heard in a couple of your travels over time that brass dragons have a proclivity to being crass, not shutting the fuck up, and they really love to talk to people. And there have been some more aggressive brass dragons in history where if people tried to take their leave, they would physically stop them because they're enjoying the conversation too much. And how dare you leave? And
Oh.
many of the more hostile brass dragons have killed people for attempting to end conversations.
Ooh,
Oh, get fucked, Kyra.
Okay,
He doesn't know that I ended the conversation. I just didn't
Casper.
respond to him.
is your dad
Oh.
a brass dragon?
Oh, yeah. He's really
Kara,
impressive.
he stopped talking to you, right? He volunteered and ended that conversation.
No.
Oh.
Casper, your dad's nice, right?
Oh, yeah, he's the best. I mean, he
To
does
people
have
other
all,
than you.
He does have all. He did make an entire like communion of dwarves in the mountains just so that he could have us all go around the world gathering more stories and information, so that we can bring it back to him, write it down in books, and talk his head off for basically the rest of our lives. But yeah,
Kyra, he might be angry at you.
It'll be fine, probably.
We can hope.
Casper, if he's angry at Kyra, you can, like, tell him to not be. Right? Uh-oh.
so like, why do we go into
That's a fucking
Neverwinter?
Loud silence if I've ever heard it.
So like, why do we
Shit.
go into Neverwinter anyway?
Because there's stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that by finding out more about this guy and these things that he wrote, maybe we could learn more about Krusk's situation and help him out. Maybe get this thing out of his head.
Take it out from the root so it can't grow any further in him. Like in a figurative sense, not like literally.
Good idea. There is also a magic shop that I can maybe show you guys in Neverwinter. I don't know what your funds are like,
yeah?
if you care about magic items or anything, but yeah, there's a special
Tell me
magic
more.
shop. Yeah,
I
it's
like the shinies.
it's kind of a secret, and you're only allowed there by invitation, but like members of the royal family or adventurers who do heroic deeds are allowed access. And I don't know, maybe I could ask if you guys could get in.
Okay.
I don't know.
Look at you, Devin. Getting connections and
would
all of
be-
that.
Fucking awesome and very
That's
appreciated
rad as
if you could
shit.
do that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
All
gonna
right then, if
help, yeah.
as
The
soon as the
shinies.
others come back, then if we want to head there, I mean, we'd have to. Can you make it there, Kyra, with my dad's hat?
Yeah, Devin gave me an arrow that leads to Neverwinter, so...
All right.
Where did you take that arrow from, again? Like, where
Good
where
question.
specifically?
Aaron, where did I
'Cause
take
that's
that from?
I
Uh-oh.
mean, if you were just given equipment, you would assume a Fletcher somewhere.
Okay.
Okay. So not the royal fucking palace, then, because if
We
a
just
bunch of
boop it in
strangers...
front of Jolene. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but if it's just some random
Heavens!
Fletchers, then that's fine. They can deal.
Cool. Hell yeah.
I have a general, I can just note to throw out if I'm, tell me if I'm remembering teleport wrong. Teleport lets you safely teleport to circles you know, doesn't it?
Yes, if
It
you know
does,
any
but I don't know
teleportation
Is there any
circles.
is there any way that we might be able to assume that even though they don't know how to use them, that Devin may have been like given instructions on how to access like a circle in Neverwinter in case they ever had to like get help to poof back?
Good question.
I don't know that they would immediately, because any caster who would have known about them would have been... There's one that you would know about immediately. There is one. It's it's the reason you would know about this one is that it's floating in the sky. There is a large building. It's like an old temple to Saloon that was likely part of an older empire that fell during the spell plague, and most of the floating islands that appear in this part of the world are remnants of it. This building had a teleportation circle inside and has since served as the city's main mode of transport in and out. Devin, can you roll me, let's say, an intelligence check, please?
Because if you know a circle, that's one of the two. That and having an object are the two. Like
You're looking
you
to
will
beat a
get there
13.
ways.
A 17!
God!
You're so smart, Dev.
No, I'm not. There ain't no modifier on that shit.
You're still so smart in this moment.
She's so pretty.
Well, that too.
Man, how funny would it be if they forgot that we weren't there, Spencer, and they're like, all right, we
Fucking
teleport, and then we just come back.
Yo,
Like, where'd everyone go?
Oh, man, thanks for the great conversation.
Hell
on
no,
this. I'm
we're
feeling a
staying
lot
for-
better. Where did they go?
We're waiting for
Where
you
are
guys
they?
to get back. Maxine wants to see Ajisai try to make a frittata or a veggie omelet or
frittata?
something.
Hell
I don't know.
yeah.
Oh,
That's what Maxine's convinced herself.
They're gonna come back with like a potato and a pear and be like, well, what can we do with this?
Not a whole lot.
They're making.
Yeah.
I think they're making frittatas.
Oh right, I need to
So
roll
cute.
1d3 to see how many charges of the helmet I got back.
You ever
How do I do that?
you roll a
Don't roll
d6?
low.
A 1 and a 2
Don't
is a
roll.
1. A 3 and a 4 is
Okay.
a 2, and a 5 and a 6 is a 3. There. So that's 2.
2.
Nice.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Alrighty.
It's half the result round up. That's also another way to think of it.
So Devin is aware of one. I would say over the course of about an hour or so, as you guys prep, your morning meal, and you're all talking about it, Devin could help explain the logistics of it. Kyra, can you give me an intelligence check, please?
The reason I know that we
Okay.
have an arrow, but the reason I bring this up is because if Kyra learns it, then if we ever need to go back there, we have that.
That's true.
Yeah, very true.
Just a straight up check. Alrighty. Okay. Do I want to use that on this?
Also, Aaron, make it daytime
No.
on the map.
You tell him.
15.
Oh.
15? Yeah, I'd say you feel confident enough that you can't imagine that you would approximate to any other circle in the area.
Cool.
Let me. Where's the time of day?
We can't roleplay properly if it's not daytime. There we go.
It was just really early morning, you see.
Yeah.
She makes sure to just like you see her like as you explain it, just write down everything you say, just so she has it for future reference.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna be like,
You
oh,
did
it's
say it's-
daytime, but it's also very dark.
Oh. Like, Aaron, you said it's like in the sky?
Yes, it is in a floating
Oh.
building.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Make sure to let them know that shit.
Yeah, it is hyper secure. One of the reasons it was chosen as one to keep for Neverwinter is because it would be viciously difficult to invade the city through it.
Plus, if it's a
So,
temple of
yeah.
Saluna, then it's closer to the moon if it's in the sky or whatever.
Correct.
Yeah.
Oh. That's there, but I don't know how useful that would be to us, because we'll be, in the sky.
Is there no way
Oh.
down?
We have a flying broom and 2 flyers.
We have a. Yeah, I mean, we could do it. It would just take a minute, but is there no way down?
Would I know of a
officially?
way down, Aaron?
With your 17, you know that at nighttime, when the moon shines on it, a spectral staircase appears, allowing people to
Ooh.
descend.
That's cool.
This is the
Um,
coolest building ever.
Yeah, right.
But otherwise, you would need to be able to fly or cast something similar to Featherfall in order to be able to exit safely, or await, like, say, a Griffin Rider or something else to be sent to retrieve you. Yeah, security being its main thing, it's difficult to get in and out of this building outside of the nighttime.
So going to the Fletcher would probably be the best idea.
Probably.
But now you know.
Yeah, it's good to have.
For when I'm not around, y'all know. Nighttime best for floaty temple.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I can use the helmet twice today, so
Okay.
I guess we could go. I mean, in theory, we could go both to Ajisai's. Well,
That might be a whole ordeal in and of itself, and as much as
yeah.
I know she wants to do that, this feels a little more pressing.
That's
The-
what I was going to
it's-
say.
Yeah.
If we're dealing with elemental evil here, I feel like we need to stay the course.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know
if
there's a lot
one...
on.
Hmm,
Go
What's
on,
up, Casper?
I'm just confused.
About what?
I mean, I get that, like, going and figuring things out is the best plan. But there are times whenever we feel like we're rushing, but then there's time we feel like we're not rushing. If if we can do everything, why not do everything? Yeah, but if we can't, why not just go back to the cult and take them down?
Well, it seems like anytime we do anything, more things happen and take up even
That's
more
what
of
I'm
our
saying.
time. Yeah.
You know, but you know
So
who
I
hasn't
think-
attacked us in a while? The Earth cult.
I think
'Cause
what
we
we're
beat
saying
them
is
up.
we have to figure out. We have a lot on our plate, but we have to figure out what should take priority. I think is what we're saying.
Well, I just get a little confused whenever I'm trying to, like, because I at least know that if we go to Neverwinter, I'm not too worried that the cult's gonna attack it. Because again, I don't think they attacked here because we were here, but you guys think they did. So I just get confused sometimes, I guess. I'm good to go there and figure it out and arm ourselves up with magic and all that good stuff. But I mean, if Ajisai needs to do their thing, if we can do two things, why not?
The only I don't see. I'm not entirely in a separate camp from you, if I'm being honest. I feel like we might be able to get them both done today, but like
I just
the
know
only
that
thing that could
if-
be a
I mean,
If
why
that
don't we
thing's
ask
there-
Ajisai?
Yeah, if that thing's there, and Ajisai sure already told us when they left, they're like, I know what I want to do, but I'll leave it all up to you guys. The fact that she's leaving it up to us really shows that she's thinking about us. But I want to think about her too. I want to get this book down. I don't want anyone to have got it while they were gone or get it while we're not there or anything like that. I want her to go there and slash it up while she still can. We saw what happened to the pick. If we take care of the cults first, then
No,
she might
I mean-
not have that anymore.
I think we can all agree with that much.
Yes, and I do hope you're not insinuating my wanting to go to Neverwinter is me neglecting my girlfriend's needs or wants.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Ajisai has already shown that they're not going to press it. And I thought that somebody should press it. I think that it's important.
The only thing I was gonna say, the only thing I think that could get in the way of that is we don't have something from there that would fit the criteria to guarantee us a trip there, like a quick trip there. So it would be a gamble to try. And if it doesn't work, then I guess we're kind of shit out of luck in regards to that until the next day. Because if we try to teleport there first, it doesn't work, then I guess we just go to Neverwinter. But
I mean,
don't know.
depending on how
It's
things
an
go, I
issue.
think we should go to Neverwinter probably first.
Probably,
But
yeah.
Then maybe we decide after we figure everything out there if we just go straight over to Ajisai's place. Because
yeah.
whenever we go to these cults, like, these guys aren't like nothing, I don't want nobody to have. I got my thing done, and I'm ready to go in there and fight to the death. But I don't want anybody else to have anything that they're wanting to do and not be able to do it.
As Casper says that, you just see one guy kind of start a little bit in his chair about 5 feet off before his shoulder's going to relax, and you see him lean a little bit away from you guys.
I'm ready to go in there and take them all down, but I don't want any of you to need anything or want anything and not have done it. I don't think that's fair.
Gotta finish all our loyalty quests before we go.
Right?
Otherwise, we
You're
might
trying to do
die
these
in the
side
final
quests, like,
cutscenes.
goddamn. Oh.
I'm sorry I pulled you out of all this talk, Spencer. I sort of removed us from today a little bit.
That's fine.
Oh no. Y'all can have y'all's conversation.
Oh, wait, we don't
it's
trust me. When we
okay.
get our turn, we'll take up all
Well,
the time
we
we
will.
want.
Oh shit. Oh.
And it's gonna take like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it is. It's true.
Oh.
That's all
But,
I was saying. I wasn't trying to say that you weren't thinking of a Regan or anything. I was just wanting to be like, if Ajisai isn't going to ask about it or isn't going to ask to do it, then I thought that I should do that.
I definitely understand that, and I agree.
Mhm.
I think it'd be great if, as much as, distractions we should try to keep them in mind. I think it would be great if anyone could get any unfinished business done before we, delve into the depths, and who knows what happens.
Not everybody has the chance to do that, to get everything they want done and then go out in a glorious battle. But like, I'm not saying we're gonna, but it'd be good to not have any regrets.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet. I'm making everybody in the dumb tavern be.
Oh, you fucking whatever.
You're bringing
about
up
that.
good points. Come
I'm
on.
bring
gonna
up great
shoot that
points.
person.
No,
that,
I'm not grumbling at you. I'm grumbling at them. I point to the guy leaning away from me. Grumbling at him.
They begin to eat faster.
Save a city and then save it again and then freaking everything.
So it sounds like Neverwinter first, and then we'll reconvene after that. Right?
Aye.
Fine by me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erin, Mr. DM Sama.
Yes.
To my recollection, just to check in on like Max stuff. Malcolm's looking for his master still. Like he's not in Neverwinter right now, from what I understand.
You wouldn't be inclined to believe so.
Okay, cool. That was my question. Okay.
Got you. Yeah.
Well, all right then.
I'm looking forward to these frickin' frittatas that frickin' Ajisai and Trusk are gonna.
I'm sure
make.
they'll be back any second. Yep.
Yeah, they said they were gonna make us breakfast, so
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Meanwhile,
like,
at the League of Doom,
Something with eggs.
Nice.
that was like an hour ago though.
A lot of ingredients for frittatas.
Hey, so Krusk, my guy,
Hi.
how you doing?
As good as I can be after, everything that happened.
Yeah, I know the others kind of came down on you a bit hard about all that,
Yeah.
and kind of deserved. But you're not gonna hear any more about that from me. Don't worry.
Okay.
So Miguel is really worried about you, and so is everybody else. But you already know that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm working on this one. Working on
Playing the wall as we walk
Yeah.
down
Yep.
the street.
You can tell as soon as he changed the music.
Yep.
Of course he's.
It's pretty great.
as we
actually.
head downtown. I was just wondering, since everyone's worried about you and I don't get the impression that you're about to like stop. What are you gonna do to address everyone's concerns about your passenger that you got hanging out in the back of your head?
Honestly, I don't really know. If we run into something like, like what I had to do with the cards, like, I don't think anybody here can do anything that can help, that would have been able to help Casper. I don't think anybody had anything like that, right?
No. And I probably would have done the same thing you did.
Yeah. I don't want to take more of this, but I had to. I feel that's how I feel, at least. Like, I don't know. It's it boils down to I don't plan on taking anything else from whatever this thing is. But I won't hesitate to use it again if we run into something that, you know, we're not equipped to handle by ourselves.
That makes sense. If I was in your shoes, I would absolutely rather take a risk like that than let somebody face a impending doom that is more or less absolute. I've been wondering, because I don't really know magic. The only time I ever cast magic, I was not myself. However, I am no stranger to accepting power from a dark spirit. And I know that when I had that power, a great deal of it was within my control and was separated from the thing that it came from. How much of that do you figure is true for you? Like, can you control any of that thing's power without asking its permission?
Well, kinda. After the whole incident, I think I'm able to use some of its power just on my own without needing to, you know, call upon him to draw out my life force and magical energy, you know?
That's good to hear.
Yeah. But, I think this is as far as I'm going with that.
Well, since you got that chunk out of him, what if you focused on learning to control what bit of it you could and try to refine that? Because that might make it so that when you do have to pull more power out of him that you don't understand, maybe you'll have a better grasp on it.
You sure?
Starting over, sorry, I've lost my place in the middle there. Yeah, I'm sure. No, I know that Regan would probably tell you that you shouldn't use the power at all, and Maxine would probably encourage you, but also be like, oh, this is dark stuff, and everyone else would warn you about the dangers of magic. But my guy, I was dead, I came back, found out I'm an angel, fought the thing that took over me, and I still use its weapons, and I carry a dark artifact on my back that I just have because I want to have it. I am a huge advocate of using what you're given. I think everybody else would be far better mentally equipped to deal with you drawing power from this thing if you were working with, like, the bits you could control and bend it to your will. You know?
I guess.
That's what I would do.
No, that's fair. I haven't really considered that part of it.
May also get Miguel off your back. Of course, she's always gonna worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that part of her is ever gonna stop. But yeah, I just don't wanna. I don't want to kick the bee's nest, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I do my best not to cause her to worry, but it is always nice knowing that someone's gonna worry about you that much.
It is nice to know that you all do care.
My main concern is getting to the end of this thing, and since we're fighting the cults anyways, my thoughts were that if this thing that you got in your head is A, tied to the memories that you lost, and B, is tied to the cults, in theory, if we do what we're gonna do, it should eventually fix itself, right? Like, if it's tied to the eye? Elemental eye? Was that what it was? I don't really pay attention to terms. If we stop it, it should get out of your head. Right?
I mean, I hope it works that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
Yeah, so...
You know what?
Go ahead.
I think you're onto something with this whole... And, you know, learning to control the powers.
Yeah.
I think I'll consider that. I'll talk with everybody about it before I, commit to anything like that, because I feel like that's the lesson to be learned here. At least that's the lesson everybody wants me to learn.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Our group's a bunch of worrywarts that all have weird, shifting scales regarding what they think is acceptably safe.
Man. Ugh.
Promise you
know
this,
what?
you can always count on me to be consistent about whatever fixes the problem.
I'm really glad that we have that in our group.
Yeah.
Hey, watch. By the time we get back, we're probably gonna they're still probably gonna be talking.
Oh my god, without us there, I'm sure they've talked every which way about what part of the continent we need to go to.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna get back and they're probably gonna be like wanting to go all the way across the planet.
Probably.
Yeah. We'll have left the Sword Coast entirely.
Oh my
to
god, could you imagine?
somewhere else.
Nah. That's why I said we didn't have to deal with my thing. Because I don't want to distract us or cause us to talk in circles at all. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping to keep that on the side until we've dealt with some of these problems.
I'm sure we're all gonna come to that
Casper
conclusion.
I think
must have
they all
missed that part of
understand
the
that.
conversation.
Yeah.
Listen, Casper's the one who insinuated I didn't care about my
We love
girlfriend,
you,
so
Cody.
I never fucking did that.
that's how Regan chose to take it.
Regan chose to take it dumb.
As you share your silly little laughs, you look over Krusk, and there's a faint outline of something behind Ajisai for just a second.
Shift my head, just trying to like look past her. Like, what was that?
It's like a ripple in space, as though something was occupying there, but not truly there.
Did you notice anything just now?
Sorry?
I'm guessing not. No. Never mind.
Gonna get some food and pretend I can cook it. So the
Pretend?
others think that I can't cook. I don't know how to cook. Never once in my life made a thing to eat for myself.
Oh, I just said.
What are we doing here?
Let's get some potatoes.
Okay, let's sound safe. We get. Hold on.
I'm
We
so
get
scared. What are you gonna
14
feed me?
potatoes.
Can I multiclass
That'll
into
be-
bard like
I think
right
we can do
now?
something with that many potatoes.
Be 1 silver.
Great. I give him 1 silver piece.
Thank you, sir. Here's your potatoes.
Oh, thanks.
Just remember, boil them, mash them. What I missed you.
Thank you, little halfling.
Always happy to help.
Doop doop doo.
And then we return.
You do.
Yeah.
We return with a sack of potatoes. Can I be carrying the
Come in
sack
like-
of potatoes?
Sure.
Yes, you can carry Krusk.
Hey.
I'm gonna take the sack of potatoes. I'm gonna walk into the middle of the room, plop them down the table, like, all right, everyone, dig in.
Huh?
You want us to
Wait,
eat
thank you,
raw
hon.
potatoes?
Raw potatoes.
Don't think so. No.
There's a lot that we can do with these, yes.
Great.
Potatoes are incredibly versatile. It's why we grow so many of them back
I
home.
want you to eat them raw. That'd be
That's poisonous.
That wouldn't make sense.
It's not very good for you.
Poisonous.
Don't eat
if
raw
you eat them
potatoes?
raw.
You know where potatoes
eat raw
don't grow?
potatoes.
In my mountains.
Makes your tummy hurt.
That's surprising.
Makes your tummy
Potatoes
hurt
grow
real
like
bad.
everywhere.
On the frozen peaks of my Arctic mountains.
Potatoes are durable, man.
They
durable.
find a way.
The fact that I
They
don't know
do.
this should tell you how little I know about potatoes.
You're gonna make a frittata.
The fact that I do know about this is weird.
All right, let's make these potatoes into something, and then where are we going, everybody?
Neverwinter. I'm saying it so everyone.
Neverwinter.
We're going to Neverwinter.
Neverwinter.
We're going to Neverwinter.
Okay.
We're going
You know what?
to
Maybe
Neverwinter.
just leans over. You know what, Krusk? Maybe we were doing them a disservice. They seem like they pretty definitively know where they want to go.
Ajis, I
Yeah, I
have a
think
question
so.
for you.
Yeah, what's up?
How urgent is it you're wanting to go back home? Because there were some,
Debate.
talks about that, some debate, and I just wanted your opinion on how
Oh.
urgent it was for you wanting to go home.
Oh, it did happen.
It
Oh.
did. And
So
Yeah, go on.
if I was to decide what we should do, if it were up to me, I would probably say, well, first of all, I don't actually want to go to Neverwinter. You all do, but that seems to be a thing that is important to finding out what these cults are about. So that's part of stopping them, right? Like it's on the path to stop
Yes,
them, which is why I think that's
that is
important.
a whole point.
That's not like a serious digression as far as I'm concerned. That's you guys think there's like a book that will have like a magic word that will we'll walk up to the cults and we'll be like, Kazukla, and they'll explode, I guess is what you guys hope to find. I don't know how magic do.
Essentially,
Oh,
yes.
that'd
My
be
mom
So
has
so that
the
seems
words
like it's
of
good.
an old wizard.
My thing, I would rather go stop the fire cult before doing my thing, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mostly because the fire cult did this. They're the most actively angry, and I think if we could knock a couple cults down, because we've done 2 of them. We need to take 1 more prophet out.
2.
We have 2 prophets
Yeah.
left, right?
We've technically only
Yes.
done one.
She done.
I think that if
Two
we
to go.
want to do side things, we need to afford ourselves the opportunity by at least shaking up their leadership. So I'd like to go murder a Minotaur, is kind of where I am.
Whoa! Fuck
And then
yeah.
while we're there,
I
I'd like to
think
stop the
do
fire
that.
node, because Devin also needs to do it.
Yeah.
So I guess my
Oh, that's your
overall
thing.
answer is I can wait. I mean, I'm chomping at the bit to do anything, but I think we should go do the fire cult stuff. Is where I am, because we left there, and because they attacked this place, and also fire seems like the most dangerous element in my book. So
Okay.
Oh, I didn't
She'll give
consider
sort of a
there'd be
raised
minotaurs
eyebrow.
down there.
hey man, I spent 5 years in a wall. I got patience. I appreciate you guys asking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe after we take out the fire cult, though. Maybe that's when we go maybe check out my place.
Okay.
Yeah. But I also think maybe we should, like, not do these things immediately one after another, because it seems like every time we go to a place, we get a lead on another thing to go to. So if we're going to do other stuff,
That's
I think
what
maybe...
we were saying.
I think maybe the thing to do is, like, Neverwinter's our thing, and then fire cult. Then you hit the fire cult, and then go from the fire cult to
Yeah.
another thing while they're all in chaos.
We
Yeah.
switch them. We do a little
Okay.
flippy floppy.
Yeah.
That sounds.
I am chomping at the
stable.
bit to finish my thing, but I also don't want to be a hypocrite. I've definitely been the loudest person about we should just kill him, so I don't want to, you know.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. I also like murder.
Huh.
It's
You?
directed at certain people.
Really? Hadn't picked up on that.
Yeah. Just promise me something.
Shame on you.
How many
Shame
times
on
can we
you,
teleport
Andrew.
today?
Twice.
Can we get out of Neverwinter tonight? Like, is that a thing we can do
That
today?
would be the ideal scenario. That's what I was going to advocate for too.
Okay, then
Yeah.
that would make me the most happy if we were out of there and heading to the cult tonight.
I don't want to spend the night in any populated place again.
I don't see why that's. Yeah, that sounds doable to me.
Cool. That's Ryan. Again, thanks for asking, guys. I feel like I always have to interject my agenda into the conversations. I appreciate being asked. This is cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you're
want to help.
very cared about.
Oh,
You have an important thing you want to do.
how do you cook
Makes sense.
potatoes?
So many different
Fuck
You
if
can
I
boil
know.
them.
There's
There
a
are
lot of
so many
different
ways. Can I please show you?
You may. So, potato breakfast, Neverwinter,
potatoes.
cult.
Yes.
Nice.
You just walk into the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Regan would go to the counter and ask very politely if she may be permitted to use the kitchen and maybe try to leverage just
My father was actually really active in helping things, helping with the repairs here, and I would really like to continue what he was doing. We have so many supplies, so I would be happy to cook and provide for some of the patrons. I promise. I realize my group was involved in some suspicious behavior, but I promise. I'm just trying to help.
Do you roll me persuasion?
Yup, can I cast guidance on myself while I'm talking to this dude?
Yeah.
Out.
Cool.
We're using
What did you just do to
oxygen,
yourself?
man. you just roll a d4?
Yeah, because I'm casting guidance.
Oh, okay. All I heard was, can you roll persuasion, and then a d4. And I was like,
It's like, Hayden?
That's an interesting dive.
switched to a
Remember how to
D4
play the
system.
game?
D4 system. I wonder if there's any good
Good
D4
lord.
systems out there.
That's
sure there are.
yeah, that's a 10 DM. Oh wait, no, that's just a 7.
That's
I was-
a flat
that's a-
7.
That's a 7.
You see the man tending the bar in front of the kitchen gonna shrink back away from you for a moment
sorry.
before he stops. Like, no, absolutely you can. My apologies. He reaches forward and kind of slams a bit of a drink back himself and opens a way for you to get in back towards the kitchen.
Thank you very much. I'm so sorry. Bring the potatoes. How'd you say?
Potatoes!
Potatoes.
Bam!
Seeing the interaction, just grumbling.
I will prove to my girlfriend that I care about her. Okay, let's teach you to cook.
Wow.
Inside Regan's inside Agisi's just mind like, I'm just having a good time being here.
Hey, Casper. Hey,
Today's a
Casper, can I
nice
talk
day.
to you?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're not feeling up for
No,
it,
I want to
can
be
just-
anywhere but right here. Let's go.
Okay, great.
I can't.
I'll take.
Just points at the guy, and then I leave.
He begins running.
Wow.
What'd you do to that guy?
Apparently everything.
He's fast.
Oh,
Not as fast as me. If I wanted to, I could catch him, and he knows it.
I'm
See
sure
him
you
make
could,
it out
buddy.
the back door before he trips and face plants.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh.
Not a bad guy.
You see a man with a sling on his arm, kind of half stirred from his sleep, look over, and he gives you a soft wave, Casper.
He gets it. that's my guy right there. That's my guy that we anyway, yes, let's go talk.
Yeah. I'll take him off to like secluded corner, I guess.
Somewhere you can talk privately, sure.
Yeah. Hey, want to get your opinion on something. I talked.
Like
I
we're
talked
not
to-
bad guys, though, right?
What? No.
Like we're not. Like we. Yeah.
No.
Sorry. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. I talked to Ajisai. She was asking what I plan to do with this. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I woke up with new powers today.
Oh. You were grumbling a lot in your sleep.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, I
I grew up around like an entire like colony of people who grumble in their sleep. No worries.
Yeah, I have these new abilities from, you know, the mysterious power.
Yeah.
And it's cool and all. Like, there's some potential to be neat, but while I was, you know, I don't know if I should continue down using this stuff, or if I should just leave it alone and continue, you know, with my bard studies. But Ajisai was saying that maybe I should just like learn to better control these powers, like continue down that path, just so like if we run into something in the future, like what happened with you in the cards, then I'd be better prepared for something like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, but I guess I just wanted your opinion on like what I should do, because, you know, I trust your opinion.
Thank you, God. Well, thank you. I don't see that as.
Oh my god.
I'm trying so hard today.
So cute.
I mean, we already had our. You already know what I think about things. We talked about it yesterday. I don't think that anything that you're doing for us is ever gonna be something that is gonna hurt us or something. If you feel like you can handle these powers, then you should do it. If that's what you want to do. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just worried that, like...
Forget that. What do you want to do?
Oh, God. I don't know. I want to make people happy. I don't want to upset people.
You're telling me about your worries again.
Yeah. Listen, I don't think I did anything wrong saving you. That's
No,
not...
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I'm
But-
rather happy you did that.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm worried about taking more things from whatever this thing is. Like if it'll do something irreversible, you know? But at the same time, if I can, learn to better control this, it might be, come in handy for the future stuff.
Before all of this, like before you did everything yesterday with the cards and everything like that, like every time you went off and did something, like we heard about it from like the others. It's like, oh, Crust's off doing some kind of fire thing or something, right? And you were doing that because you found it interesting, right?
Yeah.
Do you find this interesting?
Yeah.
Sorry that I keep having I haven't had breakfast or anything to drink today, apparently.
Going through puberty.
It's okay. We haven't eaten either.
I'm becoming a man.
Yeah.
Help me through this, Crust.
Listen, dwarf mitzvahs very soon. It's a sensitive topic.
But if you find it interesting and you think controlling it will help, and Ajisai seems to think if you can control it, it'll be good. Like, if that's what you want to do, then let's do it. And if you're worried, like I know you are, because you said the word, then we can figure it out together. We can all figure something out. If you get scared about it and you don't know if there's anything left, then we can either all talk about it, or if it's like an emergency or something, I don't know. If you feel like, oh, these powers are too much, like one more of whatever this is, and I could go crazy, then we'll figure something out when that happens.
Okay.
Right now, we need everything we can, and I don't think that making whatever this is with you out to be the worst thing that we can do is good. We need you to be relaxed as much as you can. We need you to be into it as much as you can, and we need you to be not so stressed out over everything that you don't do nothing and you hesitate. You're a friend, Krusk. You're everyone's friend. Everyone's worried, but I think that if you start showing, especially if you start showing that you can use it, then I think everybody's worries will go on.
Thanks.
I'm not good at this.
No, this is helping. I'll probably end up talking to a couple others to get their opinions, but this is nice. This is insightful. Thanks.
I can only see you working on this as something good. And if you decide not to do it, if you decide to just keep going with all those magics you already been doing, and that's cool too. I really like it whenever you play music and then everybody all of a sudden goes really fast. That's great. I didn't think I could get faster.
Oh, that's not going away. Like, I still got that part.
That's
But-
fun.
Yeah.
I like that
Yeah, I
one.
like that.
That's a good trick.
Yeah.
I pat him on the shoulder.
Thanks, Casper.
No problem.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder and I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh.
See, that one's good too. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Like when you make a little doo-doo-doo and then I feel good, that's pretty good.
Huh?
Oh, you're not doing anything? I thought you were doing so.
Nope.
I feel like honestly, I feel like there's a bond and like I can do anything.
There you go.
That's probably just your encouraging smile.
It's probably that. Yeah, I've got a very good
Nah,
smile.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah. I'm gonna go this way now.
All right,
Thanks
I'm
for the
gonna
talk.
go back to the chair I was in.
All right.
When
Now that
everybody
that
is.
guy's gone.
Now that asshole is out of here. Also, like fuck them, right? We saved the day. He's just gonna complain more, and we're going back. Like we saved the town.
I know. They can think what they want. We know what's what.
Yeah,
Fine.
we're good.
Yeah.
Did good.
Yeah.
Out of character. It's not like one of us actually killed Melody.
Oh!
Heart attack. All right.
You guys
Welcome back
making
to us.
eat your potato breakfast?
Yes.
Yep, making
Yes.
showing Ajisai how to make like hash browns, how to make like mashed
Hell
potatoes.
yeah.
If she can find any like leftover vegetables, she'll like mash it all together and make like if she can find any
Like a
cheeses,
skillet.
she'll make like a skillet or like a
Yeah,
bubble and
fuck
squeak
yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh my god, it's literally all my favorite forms of potatoes in one place.
I
Is
don't
it good?
understand. Potato started as potato, and then it became so many other things, all of which are cannot be distinguished as potato.
You learn a lot.
How did it happen?
My sister loves to cook, and my old friend Pleone was she taught me a lot of things. She loves to cook.
Oh. It's magic.
It is my
Cooking is
This
just
is
another
It's a
kind of
form-
magic, evidently.
It's a
Is
form
Maxine
of science.
also in the kitchen?
There now.
Apparently, in the kitchen.
Oh.
That's cool.
Maxine
mommy.
just smelled their way over.
I thought that the food was served. I'm sorry.
I was
you're
under the impression
fine.
that the food was also at some point brought out to everybody, and that's kind of
Yeah, cool.
where
Okay.
I imagined us to be.
It is now.
Maxine is.
Okay.
It was
So
is now.
many-
It was
There
now.
are so many.
Always has was
different-
been.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clearer.
No, I think I got. Is that what you intended?
That we were all out eating, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
cool,
think
cool,
we
cool.
got
I
it.
think we got
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes
There
for breakfast, the breakfast of champions. Oh, nom, nom.
Always.
There are so many mountains of potatoes on Maxine's plate,
Nice.
and they're all getting decimated.
So, Crash, how you feeling?
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, I'm feeling great. Thanks.
Just heavy eating
that's
noises.
everything. That's it. You know?
Or do you want me to go into it?
I just want to know if you got your dark, shadowy stuff under control. I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk to them about my phone. Sorry. Yeah, how you doing?
Oh, don't worry, no one's gonna be listening in because everybody here is private and knows that, maybe you don't have
You
to
know,
watch
if you draw
everyone.
attention to us, then people will be paying attention to us.
That guy's
Casper.
staring at us.
Oh, get over it.
I can't.
Well then, go outside then and eat your potatoes outside.
Don't want to. We
if
should
you
be able to
can't-
sit here without people looking at us.
I don't know. As an adventurer, most people stare at
Regan
me.
begins cussing under her breath in different languages.
Casper,
go
can
on,
you
have your
pass the mashed
conversation.
potatoes?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Thank
Put a
you.
mountain on your plate. What happened to it?
It's gone.
Taps belly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Turn away for
going.
a second, it's gone.
Hell yeah, bitch.
Just another
No, I'm.
helpful serving. Hands it back.
I would like to be friends with all of you, but I want to make sure you have it in check, and I also, especially if we're going to go to my home, I want to make sure you're not going to hurt people that I love. So how you feeling?
I have it under control, thanks.
Okay. I believe you. Yeah. I want to believe you.
Great.
Good.
Good. Good that
And then you
you're feeling
did.
better.
Yep.
No, I'm believing him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was I giving off the impression that I don't?
No, that's why I said,
No.
and then you did.
Oh, okay.
Because you
I wanted to
did.
be sure. It seems like you're still kind of angry at me about it. I'll just eat my potatoes.
What?
Why would be angry at
Who's
you?
angry at Devin?
I don't know, just the
Awkward bitch.
tone. I don't,
Was
I don't
someone
know. I'm
angry at
just-
Devin?
It's fine. No,
I'll
he's
beat
let's just
them
eat
up.
breakfast. It's fine.
I could
That's
be angry.
really
Are you gonna
that's
fight me
really
outside?
tense.
Oh, is it you? Are you
Yeah.
angry at Devin?
I don't think anybody
not,
is
but
angry
do
at
you
you.
wanna
You
fight?
just got here.
Okay, cool.
We have no
there is a
reason to
tone.
be angry at you, Devin. You've
Yeah,
been
you're
nothing
really nice.
short of wonderful.
Oh.
No, Devin. At the worst of times, I have no opinion. You've never made me angry.
You're bland as hell, girl.
I just don't know you very much.
You and Gilala are really fun and really nice.
I think that we could all do with getting to know more about Devin, I'm sure.
See, they're trying to kiss you again.
I want to.
What is
No,
this?
that
This is
means-
the second time
that's
she's
not-
brought that
I want
up.
to murder fire
What?
called people with you. That's
I'm
the
gonna
friendship I
strangle your
envision for
fucking
us.
That sounds like a pretty solid friendship. I don't
Yeah.
mind that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
this.
please stop bringing up kissing, Kalala, please.
But no, I'm incredibly curious. Hilala, please go on.
I just said they wanted to get to know them really well, and every time that's happened in any sort of intimate situation, it's led to that. So I'm just expounding upon my previous
What?
knowledge.
When? What? Kilala? What?
Exactly is Devin's type? If this has happened multiple times?
My goodness.
Oh.
Devin,
That
darling,
turned
if you
interesting.
are going to take part in teasing me back home with my siblings, you are not spared from it.
But I can only dish it out.
Well, it seems that doesn't matter here.
That's not true,
Say
darling.
more words, Kilala.
Oh,
From what I've seen, you can certainly take it.
Oh my fuck!
Also, Aaron!
We need to get Aaron the
They start
reactive of
licking their
Kilala.
paw.
God damn, Kilala!
dang!
Lord.
Maybe I should have introduced you to Pleione. Goodness.
I don't know what she's
Sammy.
talking about.
I wasn't
know
mad
she's talking
before, but now I am.
Good to know.
I've discovered wordplay.
I'm very,
So
I'm very proud of
happy.
you, Kilala. I'm very proud of you. I don't know what she's talking about.
Clearly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mhm.
certain
Neither do we,
that's
which is
what
why
you
she should
want
go
us to
on.
believe.
Would I lie? I'm just a little cat.
Well, little cat,
like we
who's
should
she
all
been,
know from
who's she
that
been
tone that
kissing?
she's-
Everyone wants to know, apparently.
It's all anyone's talking about.
Wait, like, what? Is it?
Oh, yes, of
What?
course.
What?
The talk of the tavern.
Is your cat gaslighting you right now?
I think she might be.
Cat, you right now?
Oh.
I kind of genuinely don't know what she's talking about.
Nonsense. See what all you've been talking about all morning is who Devin's been kissing, right? Right?
Oh, obviously.
They say to a bystander.
Holy shit, a talking cat! Sorry.
Yeah, it's all we've been talking about at all.
I'm not kissing anyone.
It's true, they're available.
Wish you were though.
You're always talking about that fucking bowling
Jolene.
chick.
Jolene?
Yeah, that
Princess
one.
Jolene? Is that her? Is that the one you want to kiss?
I'm not kissing Jolene.
Yeah, but you want to kiss.
Keys. I don't know what you mean. I'm a loyal guard for my princess.
I heard you married a guard.
It wasn't me.
See that little inflection on that voice just now? That there, it feels like you wanted to be that guard.
Oh,
Like I
trust
just
me,
said,
nobody wants to be that good.
He's been through a lot.
Oh.
Oh,
Huh.
Kreska said that I wanted us
Gotta
to
be
be
some
friends,
guard
and
to
you're
be
not
good.
really going about it the right way. Right
this
now.
is how we're friends. This is how
How?
we become friends.
You making fun of me.
Oh yeah.
Devin, if you're going to be around that one, you better get used to it.
Yeah.
Where do you think the mom thing came from?
It was me. I coined that.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you about that if you tell me a secret about you.
Which one?
Oh.
Number
I think
3.
you'll find interesting. Yeah,
Number
number
three.
three.
Oh, number
Yes,
three.
Kilala.
What's
Yes.
your number 3, sure.
Oh, number
Pick number
3.
3, my lord.
Secret, you say? Okay. Can't think of one. Spencer, can't think of one.
Oh no.
Come on, Bensley's gotta have a secret.
Listen, it's okay. Like I never know nothing about Kreska. You can just go
Yeah.
fuck off. Yeah.
Same.
I Spencer know nothing about Kreska.
I literally went into this game with no backstory for Krusk.
Oh fuck.
And I...
Krusk is involved with a rather wealthy girl named Oriana in Waterdeep.
Thunder does pretty
That's not a
pissed
secret,
about
though.
it.
Well,
secret
I
to
don't-
me. I
secret
didn't know.
rumor.
I didn't know that.
Devin
Yeah.
That's a
doesn't
secret
know.
from her.
I didn't know that.
It's a secret to
Yeah, that
them.
was a secret I kept from you. Yes. Now you
There
tell me
you
one.
go.
Well, I kind of feel like you haven't earned it now.
Why do you feel that way?
But you just said that qualified as a secret.
That's true. I did.
Hey, you just said that.
Spill.
She gets like really blushy and like looking away from everybody. Yeah, I don't know. I like Jolene. Yeah.
Unrequited love?
Yeah.
Oh,
How we
it
gonna
hurts.
get that? How we gonna get that other guard out of the picture?
No, we don't.
can kill him.
No. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. I worked very hard so that he would still be in the picture, so that she would be happy. We don't
Oh,
want
why'd you
to
do
get
that?
rid of him because I love her and I want her to be happy, even if it's not with me.
Oh. Oh, that's rough.
God, you are
I
so
knew
much
you were
bigger
sweet,
of the
but-
person. Cry me.
There you go. That's who I'm not kissing.
You know, I heard that Jolene has pink hair.
What's your point?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got it bad.
It's
Yeah,
loyalty to my princess. I'm a loyal guard.
I'm sure you're
Oh,
very
shit.
loyal.
I didn't even fucking put that together, huh?
You need to.
Oh, you have pink hair.
There it is.
So, like,
Yup.
who did it first?
She did it first. It's her natural hair color. feeling a
I've
lot of
never
judgment
heard of
at this table.
No,
No,
I
Devin,
kind of get
I'm
it,
not
to be
judging you.
honest.
I feel for you.
No,
Krusk, shut up.
I get it.
You don't get to judge her.
Yeah. These type of things are very complicated.
Oh,
yeah.
They
Hard.
certainly are, Maxine.
Yeah.
well, Maxine,
They
you got
are.
secrets too?
I've got no fucking secrets. I've told everyone here pretty much everything.
Only you haven't told
I know
Devin.
very little about you, Maxine. I'd love to know more about you.
Are we asking about who everyone's fucking now? Is this just a conversation? Are we all
I would
getting
love to know who
Is that what the
everyone's
fuck
fucking.
happened? Well,
I
you
would
know,
love
while
to
we're
know
talking
that.
about it, you know,
Well,
let
I
me
know
tell
that
you,
one.
Kyra's visiting their little boo thing up in the Dreamlands. We could
what-
talk about that more.
I don't think that's necessary at all, actually.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, they're also in Neverwinter.
It's true.
Are they? Okay.
Yuri is also in Neverwinter. That's fan freaking.
We can see Yuri and this Jolene person.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone's winning. Fantastic.
Whereabouts is, Maxine? Where are they at?
I'm right
Because you
here.
know.
Maxine's right here.
I'm right fucking here.
Max,
Did
you
you-
know what I'm asking you?
To be honest with you, I don't even know where Malcolm is. So,
Who's Malcolm?
I can message him if you
he's
want.
probably in the
Ask
middle
him
of
where he is.
something.
I'm like
he's
beaming now.
like a guy I'm talking to. If you must know.
Talking to.
He's a little wafy wizard boy.
It's a very
Um,
complicated situation.
It is.
I told you about my complicated situation.
I'm sure that we could have many conversations about our equally complicated situations.
All right.
Hey, Malcolm, this is Krusk. Maxine was
I
asking...
kill him! I strangle him! I kick Krusk in the... No, I don't do any of that. Just do the fucking sending. I don't know. Maxine probably will hit you, but I assume you're
I'd
doing
love
the
if he
sending.
actually wasn't sending, but he was just saying out loud to pretend like he was sending.
I mean,
I am. I'm casting sending to Malcolm.
I watch in horror, thinking about what horrible atrocities I will do to this man after the spell is sent.
Hey, Malcolm, this is Krusk. Maxine was wondering where you are and maybe possibly could meet up. Best regards.
All right, is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. I was actually about to message her. Tell them not to eat the potatoes. It's going to be very awkward for them this morning. I'm around. I'm fine. And they cut off.
Krusk's eyes wide open. Everyone spit out the potatoes! Everyone!
What? Immediately, Maxine's like, okay, got it. Just the fact that he's contacted Malcolm and immediately said spit out the potatoes makes so much sense to her. She just
I stare at
Takes
Crust.
I'm
off.
so lost.
hand.
stare at
I
Crust.
smacked
Everyone's
the
got
potatoes
a.
out of Devin's
There's something
out of
wrong with the
Devin's hands.
potatoes. I don't know.
What?
He saw something. It's okay.
Fuck! They're going to
Malcolm's
kill
also
you!
like a divine wizard. It's like his thing. Talk about being fucking late, the stupid fucker. Goddamn. Do you need my help?
No.
There's a pregnant silence
God.
inside the tavern as the clattering of a plate of potatoes slowly falls to a stop.
Hey!
I didn't do anything.
Spit it out!
Krusk, Maxine ate a lot of potatoes.
I ate fucking a lot
It's
of
okay.
those.
I've got some healing spells. We'll be okay.
I mean, I could-
What's
Maxine.
wrong with these potatoes?
You
I
hear
don't
in
know.
your,
It's not really that specific usually. I
you
mean,
hear in
sometimes
your
it
head,
is.
Maxine, hey, it's me. Whatever you do, don't eat the potatoes. You're gonna get trapped in a very awkward conversation. Your friend is gonna make a scene. Just make sure you skip that, okay? Love you, bye.
Oh!
slowly
Malcolm
keeps
Sear,
taking
what
more
the
bites
fuck
of
did you
potato.
just say to me? First of all, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Malcolm Sear, what the fuck did you just say to me? A little bit late on the fucking, god damn you to hell. That's probably all my words. I think I actually have to go throw up. Maxine's gonna go.
Are we
Get up.
poisoned?
I'm gonna run
Oh
for
God,
bathroom.
we're poisoned.
Kresk, no, but like, really, are we poisoned?
Probably. Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Why? What happened?
I think they taste fine. They taste really fine. They taste fine, Regan.
They tasted
Just because
good.
you're a dwarf doesn't mean you can't get poisoned. Spit it out.
Yes, my machinations.
Oh.
Lady detective.
What have you done?
I
I feel
poisoned
fine.
you horribly. But it's only
No.
poison that works on you.
No, you wouldn't have
Kresk.
done this.
That's
We have
not
to go to the
fair.
source.
That's so not
We have to go
fucking
find the
fair.
person who sold us those potatoes.
It was me.
No one else.
How?
No
It
one
was a
else
little
gonna eat.
halfling man. What are you talking about?
No one's gonna eat these hash browns.
Are
I
you
guess I
certain
will.
about
Starting to
that,
think these
Kresk?
potatoes aren't actually poison.
What are you saying, mother?
I'm not your mother, Kresk.
Then what are you?
Just a little halfling man.
No!
Hey guys,
And scene.
are we going to
Nice.
go adventure?
That'd be cool, yeah.
Kyra's just been sitting here kind of waiting, and we were like,
Both
are we
of you
good?
being very patient with them.
We need to go now.
Yeah, so let's get going. How
Yeah, we
about
should leave. We've caused several scenes in this tavern. We should go.
I don't know what you mean.
I stuff 3 hash browns in my pocket and I stand up ready to go.
Thank you for the potatoes, Regan.
You're
Yeah, thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you
Yes,
for the
thank you.
potatoes.
You're
Yes, thank you for
Thank
the
you,
potatoes. They
Megan.
were very good.
They were very
That's right,
good,
you all
yes.
be grateful.
Thank
Oh.
you for the
We
fucking
were.
potatoes.
Yeah, good. You better be.
Thanks.
All right, let's go.
we
Kyra will pull out the arrow, and she will cast teleport.
All right. You vanish and reapparate surrounded by about 300 people moving about. You see carts, wagons. You see a very surprised man in front of you holding the shaft of an unfinished arrow as he recoils backwards slightly and falls over a small table.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, dude.
Ah!
Hi. Sorry.
Hello.
What in the hells did you just do?
Magic.
We did magic.
Oh, are you okay?
I don't suppose I really thought about what I expected you to answer with.
Have a spare potato.
Yeah, I have like 3
I'm gonna
hash
toss
browns
a
if you want
potato at
one.
this person.
Is it still hot?
No, it's like it's like an uncooked potato.
Oh, just a potato.
Spare potato.
I'll give him a hash.
Not a
I'll give
hot
him one of the 3
potato.
hash browns I
There you
put
go.
in my pocket.
There's a potato.
Oh,
Thank.
I'm
Thank you.
very sorry. We'll get out of your store immediately. I'm so sorry. Everybody go out the door.
You
Let's
can make
go.
that
Alright,
in so many
alright,
things.
let's-
Have
well,
fun
here
with
we
that.
go.
Goodbye.
How many people in this town
What?
care?
So you guys immediately begin moving on. There's no door. It's like an open air section to the front of like
Oh,
a
neat.
stall. You see people moving up and down 2 large main streets. How do people have pink hair? Did you ask Krusk? Is that a question that Krusk is asking or a question you're asking me?
Oh, that's a question Krusk is asking.
Okay.
He's just looking around at the general
You at present see none.
Could be anyone.
That's
Yep.
weird.
Crazy.
So, where is it we need to go?
Good question.
You want to go see where? Wait, just to reiterate, who are we seeing here?
Morty.
Are we
And
Yeah.
also Julie.
Morty? Who's Morty?
Morning?
Morning,
Morning,
Kainen.
Morden
I don't think
Kanan.
Krusk was there for any of the
Morning,
Warden Kanan
Kanan.
talk.
A wizard.
Oh,
I'm
jeez,
familiar.
Hadrick.
Yep.
We're going to see Morden Kanan?
Yep.
Morden
Oh,
Kanan.
that is.
Who's Morden Kanan?
He's
wizard.
this wizard
Oh,
that
cool.
like is really good at magic and stuff,
Oh,
and he's
neat.
been around for fucking
That's
ever.
most wizards.
So he should. No, but like
Aaron.
he's one of the ones that like is famous for it. That He
Oh.
has posters and shit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
Aaron, I would
He's like a big
probably
deal.
know just by reputation who Mordenkainen is, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're
I
about
vaguely
more
know.
than this for sure.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You okay?
Oh yeah. No, Mordenkainen. Mordenkainen.
Yeah.
He's here.
Where's he at?
How'd you
He's
know?
here.
I know of him. He's a reputation.
Yeah, big deal.
One
Big,
of
big,
the
big
most
deal.
powerful wizards to ever exist in all of the realms.
Oh.
Keep hearing that.
His merchandise
Yeah.
is sold at a completely different place than like the gladiator stuff.
I know.
My
I'll
I'm
just
aware of where his merch is.
my content creator brain.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a second here. I want to say a thing.
Mm.
My content creator brain hates city maps.
yeah?
Because you guys know that as of like Vestige, I've been fucking with Pesadromos and then Summergrass. I've been getting them made and stuff. And something you have to accept is that an inordinate amount of people have to fit on these maps, way more than is humanly possible. Because like Neverwinter, based on this map and based on the scale of things, is like the size of like Mount Pleasant. Like it's not really that big as a city, and they're like millions of people live here. And just as a content creator, you have to be like, yep, and they're just where they need to be. Fucking. So every time I see a map, my brain's like, oh, that's smaller than it. Nope. No, it's right. It's correct. It's like Waterdeep should be so big. You shouldn't be able to see the houses on the map.
Waterdeep has a population of around 2 or 3 million. Neverwinter is much smaller. Neverwinter has a population of about 23,000.
Okay, well then maybe this is more correct, but still, Waterdeep is an example of what I'm saying. Like Waterdeep itself is not really that
The
huge.
scaling
based on-
internally.
You have to basically look at houses and be like, this neighborhood is actually proportionately much bigger than it looks like. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So, like, because I've been getting, like, setting guide stuff done, I've had to, like, be like, nope, cities look smaller than they are. They have to. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to read them. Anyways, that's me and my creator brain being like, Neverwinter should... Even with that many people, I still feel like it should be bigger. Because apartments weren't much of a thing in these kinds of places.
Well, apparently they are, according to Yuri.
Oh yeah, she said you got a partner.
Yeah.
There's a lot of vertical housing. The area you found yourself in seems to be awash with a lot of different types of things. You see a lot of armored figures moving around with different tabards and shields depicting the holy symbols of various gods. You see Tyr is particularly common here. You see carts moving about with people moving northward towards what looks like a kind of a street that's funneling towards a large bridge. You see a spire, like a heavily spired castle off to your north, and then behind it you see a lot of larger buildings. Comparatively here, there's a lot of buildings that seem to be built into one another and connect. It's very vertical, very industrial era, like London sans the automobiles. That's really fucking funny. You're hilarious.
For people at home, just because I actually found another answer for its size, but I looked up just how big is Neverwinter, and I just it was like, how big is Neverwinter? Google, about 21 gigabytes of available space.
Talking about the video game.
Yeah, it's talking about the video game.
Aw.
That's funny.
That's great.
For
So
an
what
old
is this
game,
guy at?
It's pretty big.
Yeah, where is he? Looks to Devin.
Oh, Morty. God, would I know where Morty is?
You have no fucking idea.
Yep. So he kind of just does his own thing.
Can anyone do
I
that
could
mind
probably-
message spell to him?
Yeah?
I mean, we could just go ask if Jolene or any of the guards or anyone in the castle knows where
Yeah,
he is.
but if we go to see Jolene, then Hadrick might be there, and if Hadrick's there, I have to commit to
that
something he's been
punk-ass
doing.
Fucker.
Yeah, you do.
I say let's go talk to Jolene.
No!
I want to go talk to Jolene. Devin. What about Jolene?
Let's beat him up. Is that what we're doing?
No, we're not.
jumping.
We're not beating up Hadrick.
Sure.
No, I like Hadrick.
Okay.
Oh, you like both of them?
No, not like that.
I could charm
Oh, that's
him,
crazy.
try and convince him to maybe like, I don't know, step out of the picture.
Don't do that.
That's really fucked up, Krusk.
That's
I'm
not
just
fucked.
asking. Just asking.
No, Julie loves Hadrick, and I want her to be happy. Stop trying to get rid of him.
I don't normally look at chat, but I agree. There's fucking Beach Leviathan, Driftwood Tavern, Sleeping Dragon, Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Hell yeah, dolphin.
We ran out of names, okay?
It's just a giant dolphin that runs the town.
Those are the names of the bridges.
The bridge is named Dolphin.
The Dolphin Bridge.
They all
Yeah.
have such cool
Hell
names,
yeah.
and then just Dolphin.
Dolphin.
Imagine it's like curved like a dolphin's back or something.
Also, I
that'd be
love
cool.
how
That's cool.
I love how nobody along this fucking river needs a bridge.
Yeah.
Nope.
Apparently.
They do.
Actually, this area is
They do,
not all
they
that
just
big.
code
Is the
it.
thing. Like, it's not all like huge.
You'd think that
Yeah.
they'd want a bridge like right here or something, though.
Yeah, you'd think so. Maybe they have boats.
this is-
Maybe they have ferries or something.
Maybe.
I don't know if this is actually like canon or anything. I think in the game, there in Neverwinter, there's a giant fucking chasm here.
That
like,
was here. They
Yeah.
filled it in afterwards. But yes, no, there was a thing. It was referred to as the Scar, is a common name that I had a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, there was a giant fucking ass fissure that was deep enough that parts of it like opened into the upper dark.
I love Neverwinter. It's such a cool place.
Yeah, it's got a lot of really cool history
It's
to it.
really.
I didn't know that its
it-
population was so small.
Yeah, it's a lot tinier than Waterdeep. Waterdeep is obscenely large compared to anything else.
Yeah.
The unrelated, but since you pointed it out, the area on the south side here is almost entirely residential, with like a few stores and like places to distribute food around it. In the northern district, in Blue Lake, you have a lot of the nobility lives there, and then the Tower district is where a lot of different guilds, businesses, and like magic study happen outside of the House of Knowledge.
Oh, this is the shit I love to learn in D&D. I love finding out how cities and stuff work. Like
Yeah.
it's so fun to get to a new place and be like, why is it separated like this? How do they separate their system? What are their guards like? Do they have a tyrant? Can we overthrow him?
Very cute.
Yeah, so it's rare that anyone in
Can
the
we become
southern
the tyrants?
side of the or southern side of the city would have a reason to get to the Tower District, and also these bridges. The reason there's three and why each of them are extremely wide is because a lot of people are moving back and forth to the Blue Lake District, because a lot of the businesses are taking place either in the Protectors Enclave or Blue Lake.
That's the work fucking commute.
Yeah, totally.
That's so cool. That's neat to know. It also makes sense why that side of the city is so much more dense.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Lake. I should hope so.
You would think.
It actually was once called the Black Lake District.
Oh.
It was not nice then. You guys start moving through the city. So just so I know 100% where are you going?
I would probably guide us towards Castle Never.
Castle
Let's
Never?
go to
I'd
Castle
wanna
Never.
know,
Gotta
yeah.
meet our
the
boy.
castle.
Is it just
Yeah.
called Castle Never?
Yep, that's what it says.
Oh, neato. I always thought
It's
it would be
'cause-
called Castle,
yeah.
like Neverwinter.
Nope. It's never because
Castle Never.
Never Ember.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
cool.
But I don't
Castle
know why
Not
it's
Back
called
Yet.
Castle Never
So,
now.
I feel the need to bring up, just for the sake of continuity, members of this team, we would be aware, right, that your dragons, that a lot of the fucking embezzled funds and whatnot,
Yeah.
they originated from fucking...
A guy who came here, yeah.
Yeah,
Who
I don't know where he is.
Shouldn't
Lord
he...
Neverember?
Is he not in charge of the city right now?
No, that's
He-
Jolene's family.
He is not in this Forgotten Realms.
In
yeah,
our
he-
continuity, he's not.
He is
No.
Okay.
He is one of the leading figures in the Protectors
welcome.
Enclave. He is also nobility that lives in the Blue Lake District. He is very, very, very involved in the goings on of the city, but the monarchy that lives here has long been before.
So to make it clear, that means that we are definitively not canon to the D&D movie.
There you go.
Correct.
Yes.
I'm glad we finally
my
answered
God.
whether or not we're canon to the D&D movie.
Thank God.
It's been burning a hole in my mind for years.
Oh.
Years.
Good. I just wanted to make sure I understood, like, as a player who was top dog.
Yep. Pretty sure it's Jolene.
And whether Jolene was, as a result, invariably related to Daggelt.
Does this place have a king or a queen?
This place currently has both.
My father and mother.
Yep. In the regular continuity, Lord Neverember,
Mumsy and Adams.
he was both the Lord Protector and on and off the king of.
Lord Harold Pascal Brioche.
So that's where we're going. We're going to
God
Castle
damn
Never
it,
to
Brayden.
ask for.
Yes.
Oh yeah, are we looking for audience
Once
with the king and
Aaron
queen,
did.
or what are we doing? Are we looking for Jolene specifically?
No, you should try
I
to
think we're
get us in
looking
with
for
your
Jolene.
connection. I
How-
think that's probably the best.
Yeah, I just want to ask in the castle if
But-
anybody knows.
But who are we trying to find? Is my question. Are we trying to talk to Jolene?
Say it.
Probably.
See if we can find out where Mordecai
Okay.
is through Jolene.
Okay,
yes.
wait. Hold on. Who would be easier to find? I feel like I know the answer here.
Okay.
Princess Jolene or the guard guy that she's with. Because then he could maybe lead us to her.
I mean, they're probably together.
Oh.
Are they? Okay.
I would actually posit that they would not be together most of the time.
Yeah.
All right.
He's not a noble. He's not
Okay,
doing
then
guard
God-
things.
God, who would be easier to find?
Sorry,
You
I
gotta
was just,
choose one.
this is not a thing that's actually happening, but you guys just walking along the bridge towards the castle as you see a bunch of people in the armor and like guard uniforms of Neverwinter, and then one guy in plate mail with a glowing sword.
Who would be easier to
wonder
find?
where
You think that we look for
Patrick
him?
would
It'd be
be.
easy to walk on by.
I think the funniest
Yo.
part at that point would,
Please.
I think the funniest part at that point would be Devin didn't notice.
You guys just move, you go past him and just
We're walking.
absent-mindedly, you just hear behind him just like, move along, and just one of you's like, yeah,
Move
sure,
along.
yeah. And just keeps walking with
The sun sword going, and I'm like,
guards.
Yeah, oh, hey.
Fucking guards, am I right? Jesus. Ugh. Anyway, we should find this
Yes,
Patrick
It's sounding
guy.
like, I mean, we should probably, if we're Jolene, it would be at the castle, right?
We gotta find someone.
So
Yeah,
let's go
Jolene
ask
would
if
be
we
at
can
the
have
castle.
audience with Jolene, and because you know them, we should get an audience with Jolene.
That's true.
Yep.
And then Jolene can point us towards Mordenkainen.
sure.
Yep.
Okay.
And
yeah.
then we can find Mordenkainen and find out about Solomon.
It's
And
good.
then
I
once we
could-
find out about Solomon, we can leave and kill the fire cult.
Yes.
Uh,
And that's our day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
our freaking day.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you guys want me to ask if you could go into that magic shop or no?
That would
Yes.
be cool as well.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
I mean,
We
if
can
we're
do that
here
too.
and we can get cool magic shit before we leave, then fuck yeah.
Oh,
Maybe on our way
yeah,
out we
and
can,
yeah, we should
uh,
definitely go to the castle then.
And maybe on our way out, we can go to the Hall of Justice. I've always wanted to meet Batman.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Oh my god.
See a man wearing a mask with a glowing sword and plate mail saying, "Move along."
I knew it!
I just saw that there's a Hall of Justice.
Just meet the Bat King.
Holy shit.
To the castle.
You guys,
Yay, the castle!
you
This
guys
is
get onto
stressful.
the bridge. As you get on, its name becomes very apparent. The sides of it are carved out and chiseled, so it looks like you're walking along the back of an extremely long dragon.
Oh.
You have different carts coming and going with different silks and cloths. Some of them covered. You see people carrying livestock across. There's maybe at a time 200, 300 people moving back and forth.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You see dispersed throughout the crowd are different guards. And on the far side, you see the armor changes to be a little bit more ornate and a little bit more protective. It moves from these half plate chest plates or chainmail into proper either scale mail, or you see many instances of plate mail of varying decorum.
Okay.
You
Hold on,
see
a place that doesn't get
um,
much danger.
people being directed back and forth, a couple guards pointing, like, people seeking an audience into this line over here, people moving into the Blue Lake District, please keep moving, keep out of the way, we don't want to keep people cramped in here.
How long is the audience line?
I feel like we could maybe cut in line.
Yo, How
Yeah,
many of
you're-
those cards do you have left, did you say?
But how long is the audience line?
Looking, you see it goes inwards into the first walls of the castle. It stretches. At least 50 people are like in line right now.
Ugh.
The way you're describing this is just reminding me of Disney World. There's just like a sign that's like fucking meet Princess Jolene. Wait 90 minutes. Like fucking.
Ah, you think I only have a 90-minute wait?
Monty's at the end
No,
of
we
the
brought
line.
we brought a fast pass. We're gonna go into the longer but shorter line. The
Picks
Holding up Devin as Devin's covering their
Yup.
eyes like.
This is my fast pass.
She's very pretty. This is our fast pass.
we would.
Yep.
This is a friend of Princess Jolene. We'd like to talk to Princess Jolene.
We
You
seek
guys don't-
counsel.
You guys don't have to say any of this stuff. I want to talk to Jolene.
Right then. I'll have word sent. He snaps his fingers and waves over another guard. Escort these ones inside. They're looking for Princess Jolene.
Oh, we're being
The other one nods and clasps
Thank you.
their hand over their chest and begins escorting you inside the estate.
taken to
We get to go
a designated
inside.
waiting area.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Oh,
Krusk, have you
Oh,
ever been in
yeah.
a place like this?
Never a castle.
Oh,
no.
crazy.
I've been in places that are pretty adjacent to castle likeness, but never like a straight up castle. No.
Like a castlet.
I've been under
Yeah.
a castle once.
That's true. I was under a
probably-
castle.
Oh, crazy.
Never
I'm probably
inside
the
a
first
castle.
of my family to be in a castle, to be honest.
Sick.
I've never.
Me too.
Oh,
This is the biggest building I've
fist
ever
bump
been in.
offered.
You're led through a portcullis where most people are being stopped. You see some people are being frisked and checked as they're one by one being inspected before being allowed to progress even further inside to a second portcullis where you see more fierce looking guards actually just kind of giving a passive watch, but all of them seem very at the ready. Like they could jump into a fight at a moment's notice. You see a lot of these ones have different sigils of dragons carved into the plate mail they're wearing.
Oh.
Ooh.
As you pass the second portcullis into a massive courtyard that leads towards the castle proper, you're pulled off onto a side path towards another central spire, but one of the side ones as you see different bridges connecting the buildings from different floors and different heights. Just at a glance, it feels like the internals would be a little confusing to anyone unfamiliar with them, as though running about inside might be quite difficult if you didn't have someone to guide you.
Ooh.
Neat.
Fancy.
You've been here a couple times, Devin, so you're not exactly
Yeah.
in awe of any of this, but it's an imposing building nonetheless. You're led into the closest building as you're brought up to a waiting room on the third floor. There's several couches, a small fireplace with a barely embering flame just emitting a soft warmth into the room as the guard looks all of you. Wait here, word will be sent up to the princess. If they're willing to see you, they'll be down as soon as their convenience lets them.
Tell her to take her time.
Okay.
Is it weird that I've been in a bigger building than a castle?
I
What
don't
building
know.
have you been in that's bigger than a castle?
The Waterdeep nobles go hard.
Oh.
Yeah. Why?
All right.
Still impressive though.
This place is big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Echo! Oh, oh.
Is it weird that I thought it would be cold?
I mean, it's
I
not
also
winter.
thought it would be.
Because
You'd
Neverwinter.
think.
but I
Not
guess it's
never
Neverwinter.
winter. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
oh my goodness.
Malcolm had to explain that to me too.
It's not really that
You're
hot,
not alone
though,
in that one.
either. Like, it's not even the opposite.
I feel like I should have known better.
Like maybe never too chilly, never too hot. But that's too long of a name.
Yeah.
Is there a way you're supposed
Never-
to talk to royalty?
Yeah,
Respectfully.
Oh no.
I'm usually at least.
We'll talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
When
I'm
this,
probably
when
not
this
gonna
comes
say
up, I will
anything.
probably be mostly silent.
That's
and also
fine.
for choices of being respectful and not pissing
I think
off the people of
I think Maxine
Neverwinter.
and I should take a major backseat during this exchange.
In fact,
I've
I'm
been
gonna
told
go
I'm
sit-
loud, so I'm gonna go over
I'm-
here with them.
Yeah, if you guys
I'm
just
gonna go.
bow at
and
her,
stab
she'll
at the
probably like
embers.
that. Yeah.
I
Just
am
bow.
really,
No.
really
Curtsy.
excited to meet her.
No.
I never thought I'd meet a princess, so that's really cool.
I talked to her very briefly, but that was over like a sending spell, so this will be fun.
What do you mean by fun?
What do you mean? What do I mean by fun? I enjoy talking to people, Devin. That's why it's
Okay.
fun.
As
It
long
is
as you're not
true,
mean
he
to her.
does.
Okay, that's
No.
good. Okay, just don't be mean to her.
I don't have a fucking death set. I don't want to die.
Good.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We wait.
Yep, we wait.
How long is this? How long are we waiting for, Aaron?
You saw the sign.
little
90
bit.
minutes.
Okay.
You find yourselves kind of kicking your feet for a short time. Jolene, a message arrives to you. Devin is apparently looking for you. And
Oh,
they have
my-
strangers with them.
Goodness, well, usually for Devon I perhaps wouldn't overreact, but they are with company, so I simply must throw on my full regalia.
Well, we're here for a while.
Yeah. 5 hours
She's
later.
shooting the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah.
No, she's got it down to at least like.
At
Well, it
least
depends on
3
how many
hours.
people she's able to get help her, but now that she's home, I think she's able to get the full 6. So it takes about 30 minutes.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
All in all, about
And-
40 or so minutes pass.
Aaron, I want to ritually cast a spell while we wait.
Oh, yeah?
I want to
You
I
fucker.
want to ritually cast Unseen Servant.
Huh.
This is my little guy.
This is a little guy.
Uh-oh.
The hell is that?
He's
What do you
unseen.
mean?
They're
He's
invisible.
unseen.
I thought Krusk was saying, this is my little guy.
So, okay.
And there.
I'm just ritually casting a spell for like 10 minutes. Don't mind me. Just doing
Okay.
something to
I feel like
occupy myself.
Maxine zoned out stabbing a fireplace with her like great sword.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
The 40 or so minutes go by as the doorway opens and a younger gentleman, about maybe 16, 17, walks in looking around. Her ladyship, Jolene Felicity Brioche, the third princess of Neverwinter, as he bows slightly and moves off to the side. And
Darling,
they
you
figure
did
we'll
wonderful that time.
Bow, you guys.
Thank you, your
The
ladyship.
the rehearsals have really benefited. I'm
Yes,
glad
we
that we
do.
were able to get that down.
Crust
And
would do is
Jolene
like.
will,
No, go ahead. Sorry.
she'll float in so many
Incredible.
in like such a big dress.
Does she literally float in, or is that like?
Like, is she using
With
magic to
very
float?
practiced steps and a long
Yes, very
dress,
practiced
unable to
steps.
see. It does not appear that she seems to be taking any strides, but she glides towards you nonetheless.
It's true elegance. You can just hear the little
Oh.
clicks of the heels musically as she drifts in.
Bowing.
Crust will do like his best, like formal, like for like the highest of nobility bows that he does. That he knows.
Oh.
Jolene will approach Devon and reach down and put a finger under her chin, lifting her head to
Bitch!
gaze down at her.
This is meta, and you know it.
That's behavior.
That's not
Go
Devin,
on.
that's Carrie, and you know it. Anyway,
My dearest confidant and friend, please do not bow in my presence. This is simply too much of you. You must stand. And she will offer a hand and help Devin up.
If you look over at Krusk, he's just wiggling his eyebrows aggressively at you, Devin.
I do not look over across. My eyes are on this lady in front of me.
My
fucking
goodness,
looking at
you
Krusk right now.
seem aglow with adventure. I almost miss it.
Well, you're doing
Well,
important work here. So.
As much as I can. Figuring out Rolo's different issues and such that he causes, the scandals and whatnot. Please do introduce me to your company. I'm very curious to see what type of party you've put together.
Do you guys want to introduce yourselves to Jolene?
Regan is nodding emphatically.
Oh, yes, you all may... I forget myself. You all may rise. I forget that people wait now till I say
risen.
it.
That's all good.
Oh, yes, of course.
Stand up. Stand up. The bow is very much appreciated. It's been a...
Oh, I am standing. I'm just short.
Oh, you are just so cute.
Oh, goodness.
This is the best. I'm so
hello.
happy.
My name is Krusk Bensley. We spoke over a sending spell.
Yes, I do recall. You had quite shocking news.
Yes.
I'm sure to pass it on.
I'm glad. The city is safe, evidently, so...
You're welcome.
I was thinking you're welcome. I was fucking thinking it, dude. Like, goddamn.
Begging it.
It is wonderful to meet you, Princess Jolene. And if she'll let him, he'll...
Oh, she offers a hand.
Yeah, he will gently kiss it. Mm-hmm.
My goodness, and she just like boop the tip of his nose after he kisses her hand. Oh. Some of them know manners.
I try my best, and when I'm in the best of company.
And the best of company you are. And she'll turn to the others, looking for the next person to introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Agisai. I come from a mountain where it's cold.
You must be loving it here in Neverwinter, for it is never winter.
It's temperate.
It's very temperate. Stuck in a... Did you say you were stuck in a wall?
No!
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 I have a feeling you've been stuck in a wall.
You give off the
just give
vibe
off
that you've been
that vibe.
I was
stuck
stuck in a wall once when I was dead, but I got better.
Oh, I know. You know, I happen to know someone who talks quite a bit about walls. It was a premonition, perhaps. Us princely folk. As we do. It is wonderful to meet you, Aji-san.
You want me to talk about walls?
No, not if it's terrible.
Oh, good. I
memories,
had nothing to say
certainly
about
not.
them.
Wonderful.
I'm Regan Aylox. I hail from the High Forest. It's a pleasure to meet you. I've heard nothing but wonderful things.
Oh, how wonderful. I'm glad to see that even not in my presence, Devin proceeds to be such a wonderful representative of all things brioche. It's wonderful to
She
meet you,
certainly
Regan.
is.
My goodness, the High Forest. I don't think I have met anyone from there.
It is unlikely that you would have met any one of my people. We keep to ourselves.
Yes, you must be from the glade that's very protected.
How do you know about that?
You must
Princess
be
knows
from that
many
clay.
things. We trade in secrets. You must not be surprised that I know such things. Forgive me, a princess, talks in many secrets. The location of your glade is perhaps something I picked up along the way. Not for any important means. Simply a venture of cartographic curiosity.
Maxine, you're being rude. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Maxine the Molar. I think I fought here once.
You've probably never heard of her.
Wow.
Excuse you. Do you want me to be even more.
Well, I
inconvenient.
haven't seen you perform, Miss Maxie. Is the Mulder, like, part? Okay. Besides the point, I'm sure you are quite lovely. Anyway, is she staring at any, who's the short? Yes! And she'll present her hand to Casper.
Who's the short? Yes.
I'm Casper. I'm
That's
the
what his
short.
friends call him.
I'm Casper. I'm the short, and Regan made this hash brown.
Regan's good with potatoes.
Ugh.
I
You
got
must try the
I got
cuisine
hungry
here while
waiting
you
for
are
you.
in Neverwinter. We have these potatoes that are cut and crisped by pseudo fairy dragons. Ugh. They are to die for. They're like on a spiral in a stick.
I'm afraid I threw my final potato to a commoner, and I didn't think to save it as tribute for you now, and I apologize.
No, do not. I can get a potato when literally ever I want. If I were to clap my hands and proclaim for a potato, one should be brought to me.
So that's
Do it.
what it means to be a princess.
Regan.
I
will
take these responsibilities
kneel-
very seriously.
I want to see that.
No. Now, Devin, you must get to what business we must get to. The young gentleman who came to get me was urgent. Is something the matter? I see that you do not bring the dagger, so something must be a
Yeah.
complication.
I can only apologize for that, my lady. Bowing again. As you know from the sending that we sent you, other things came up besides the dagger. And I'm sorry, I don't have it. We
You
were
are
wondering.
forgiven.
Thank you so much. Do you know where Mordenkainen might be?
Oh, Morty? Do I know where Mordekainen is right now?
Is that what,
Don't be a
is that what his
stat.
friends call him? Just asking.
That's what we call him.
That's what Jolene and Devin
I thought
call
we called him
apparently.
Goldie.
Ashley likes to
That's
call
so
him Goldie.
passe now.
Some people call him Mordenkainen. Some people call him Mordekainen. Some people call him Morty. Some people call him Mordenkainen. He's a man of many similar names.
Yeah.
Morning, Kernan. Morning.
Mordenkainen.
There's
Roll
an
me
N
an
in the middle there.
intelligence check, please. Let me find.
I have my stats right here because I was looking at the wiki. I have a 16 in intelligence. I have to remember all my freaking long-ass named family members. There's 16 in intelligence, so I don't know what the modifier would be for that.
Also, this is Kyra.
I thought I had you imported.
Yeah, Kyrie, you didn't
Oh,
introduce
yeah.
yourself.
Hey, stop. Kyra Volcora, wizard, Harper, and friend of these guys.
Oh, splendid. Nice to meet you, Kyra. How
Roll me
wonderful.
a,
I met your brother a while back, actually.
Which one?
Elias. He's pretty cool.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Oh,
It's a-
cool.
Him.
plus
He's a
3.
good little stinker. A +3. We're able to connect on the bookly type of conversations. Let's see, Morty. I don't, but, and this is really great because I saved up my opportunity to do this for the week.
Oh.
I can call for Hedrick!
You get to call Hadrick
Wait,
once a week.
What?
Well, we had to come to an agreement.
What?
You have to.
This
like-
is true.
You have to call your boyfriend once a week. That's it.
No, he comes home to me and, everything, but when he came home to Neverwinter, he didn't handle the concept of not having to work well. So we came to this agreement that he's allowed to exercise usual guard work hours with an understanding that on certain occasions and emergencies, and also once a week if I do it too much, which I did, and so now we're back down to once a week, that I can call on him to help me with something.
This
Uh.
is
And-
true.
I guess this is true.
You guys let me shape the cannon.
This is what happens when you don't decide what Hadrick's doing, Logan.
They have no control over what Hadrick's doing. They just, or you mean like, as in the ability to summon him here?
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to.
I see.
I'm
Roll a
sure that
D100.
one of my
D1
attendants here. Let's see. Romulus, oh darling.
Yes,
Which one of them is?
Romulus. He seems like a Romulus.
I'm having.
Romulus.
He looks like a Romulus.
Aaron, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god.
Smells like a Romulus.
Romulus brown water.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh.
Oh.
Excuse me, if
He looks like a
anyone here
Romulus brown
decides,
water.
if anyone
He
here
really
decides to judge
smells.
Romulus brown water, we're going to have serious issues with serious ramifications. Now, Romulus, darling, I need you to run swift as the wind and fetch my Hadrick immediately. Toot
will
sweet,
be
tell him
done.
it is emergency.
He fucking dances away.
It is an absolute matter. Oh, Romulus is simply very nervous. He has a nervous sweating condition as well. That explains the dampness as well.
Oh.
Well, that's what that was.
assumed he was a water genasi with how wet he was.
Oh, and no.
Princess
We're working on
Jolene,
that.
I also have another favor to ask. Would it be okay if me and the rest of my party visited Sans store?
Oh, please, absolutely. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine, by extension.
We're friends.
Thank you. We are friends. Yeah.
We're friends with
Careful, I might
They've
call
been
that in.
very kind. They've been very kind.
We're friends with a princess.
Don't take advantage of it, you guys.
Oh, we made a
Yes,
friend.
Looking at Crust. Looking at
Please do
Crust.
I would never.
Does the princess's potato
do not-
privileges extend to their friends?
That's going to be probably a no.
Oh.
I think the potato thing's kind of if you're a brioche.
But we're
I've
friends.
only seen brioches do it.
I will.
I mean, you could
make
try. They're not obligated to follow you, you know.
Okay.
It's a bit
That's really nice that we're friends, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's
I
true.
mean, with everything me and Devin have gone through, anyone who's cleared by her is considered safe by me.
Blushing.
The door slams open. As an imposing armored figure walks in.
Jolene fully leans back in her chair and swings a little
Monty!
bit.
It's Monty!
And we'll have to find out who this could possibly be in 2 weeks.
I can't wait for my first Hadrick
As they open the
experience. I'm
door, look
thrilled.
to the party and say, "Move along." Okay, but anyways.
Hedrick, no. No.
No.
God!
All right.
Oh,
that was so good!
It starts from the feet. It starts going all the way up. It's Hadrick's armor. Everything's great. You see the wings. Wait.
Wait, what?
And it's Grier.
I'd be so happy!
Grier, he just opens his mouth. Whack.
Armored.
Took heavy armor master.
I've been learning Arkakra lately.
I'm glad we got
It's good for you to dalliance in different languages. You're so incredible.
starts at the feet, rises up. It's just the greaves. There are stilts connected to them. It's Ashley.
Oh, I'd be so happy!
Oh wow.
Oh,
Hey girl.
Hey, I stole these from Hadrick. Hide me.
Wow,
We can also summon Ashley
my
once a week.
favorite.
Nah.
My
We
friend.
literally summon them. We throw this rock in the fire and they just tumble out of it.
That's incredible.
my scroll of summoning Hadric once per week.
So fucking funny, Brayden.
One sec, I'm,
Oh
going,
my
I'm sure he's not
God.
busy. I'll conjure him. Appears fucking arm around Krusk's fucking neck from behind, just choking him like, I told you, you have the right to. Oh, hey, sorry.
Conjure Major Hadric.
Well, that's gonna have to be. That's gonna have. Someone else is gonna have to solve that then.
Hey, by all means, if we are interrupting something, Hadric, darling, please finish it.
How? He's here now.
Look at it, taking more time to go and do it than come back.
I was in the Tower
I thought he
District
was,
and I
like-
cannot fly, so no.
Okay. For some reason, I thought you were murdering Krusk. My bad. I was
Fucking
swooning too hard.
Jolene, by the power of my command seal.
I summoned me.
Hell yeah!
Oh, jeez.
I imagine that at some point Hadric had to be like, okay, you can't call me back because I'm here more than I'm at work. This has to change. We have to
Fake
have a
game.
rule.
But instead of servants, it's all the Nat19 characters.
All right.
I have a servant now.
Oh yeah.
People at home.
It's true, he's unseen.
I'm gonna have us ship out pretty quickly. So YouTube side, you can expect to see us again in a couple of weeks. I hope to see you then as we continue our fun adventures in Neverwinter, not Waterdeep. I'm so used to that
Yeah.
being the only city we ever go to.
Neverdeep.
In Neverdeep. And
It's
then
another place.
and then we're
Yeah.
my God. I can't wait to go to fucking Water Summer next.
Also real.
I think summer water is
Water
real.
grass.
I don't think water summer is real.
All right, but we're gonna take off. We'll see you guys next time, YouTube. Bye bye, YouTube.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye, everybody.
YouTube.
Love. Buddies,